Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Oh, you
There
better
we go.
believe.
The goblins.
Wow.
I can hear the inkling of music.
Yeah.
Just the
idea
general
of music?
idea of music, yeah.
The concept of music.
The
How about
the
now?
LaCroix of music.
The LaCroix of music.
Ew.
And how about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Hey,
Where-
all right.
where?
Hello, everybody.
What is
Hola.
up?
Welcome
Welcome.
back.
You must die.
Welcome to Goblin Phone.
Goblin
If you
phone.
know the number of your party, press 1 now.
I don't.
You've
Ah!
You
selected
want to hear
Booty
the playtime
Tag.
of goblins?
Finally.
Oh my god.
Who's DTG? Who's down to gob?
Down to Gob. I hope you are all chat, because regardless,
It's happening.
it's happening.
You can't
Gob
stop the
wow
gob
is
train.
happening.
It's just gonna go
You
on
can't
whether or
stop the
not-
Gob.
Oh.
Can't stop goblin in
Nice
Gobtober.
reference. Bringing that hairspray.
There you go. Well, how you doing tonight, chat? We're here today to bring you episode 2 of the second mini campaign of Gobtober.
It's
The Howling Woods.
October 2.
Episode 2, Season 2.
In 2022.
Oh!
Lots of twos.
Yeah.
There's a connection there somewhere. You find
Yeah.
it. I'm too bored.
The numbers, Mason.
Doubly action.
Give me a nice Hitchcock push pull on
Gobtober
Jim
2.
Carrey's face.
Gobtober-er.
We're signifying the end of the multitude of retrogrades that have been happening since everyone cares about those.
That is true, actually.
Indeed. And speaking of signifying the end, Caitlin, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Wow.
Jesus. Hi, hey, hello. My name is Caitlin Elizabeth. You can find me all over the internet at Boobs McBallrug. I have a stream that's gonna happen tomorrow night at 6:30. It's gonna be Fallout based.
Yeah.
Surprise. For the people who are sad that they're missing Gateway, you might want to tune in because one of your peeps might be there.
Oh, dang.
Steering the car, so to speak.
Who could it be?
Who could it be? Otherwise, let's see. What else has been going on? You guys, I finished my deadlines.
Wow.
Let's go.
Done.
Proud.
I have been on a crunch, like really, really, really tight deadlines since the middle of July.
You did it.
Like 60 straight days of crunch, and I'm
Otsukare-sama.
At
I'm so
last.
excited.
Popping bottles.
10,000 years.
Yeah. So now we're gonna gob it up. That's it
Heck
for me.
Hell yeah.
Gob this Tober.
Speaking of gobbling it up, Bosco, where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me here.
Every
Yeah.
time.
That is
Wow.
correct.
Not every time.
but
Every
almost.
time.
Huh? Would you say, Connor? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Caitlin was being really loud.
It was technically correct, which is the best kind
It
of
was
correct.
technically correct.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, you are correct.
Speaking of being here, Lanny Pator, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Texas. Also, all over the internet at Lanny Pator.
Don't take my
twitch.tv/.
stick!
Did you say
didn't say-
Texas or Texas?
You didn't say
He said
Texas.
Texas.
Oh.
If he was in taxes, I would feel awful for him.
I'm in.
Oh.
No. Give me. That'll be in another what?
Couple
6
months.
months.
Yeah,
4
yeah.
months, 4 or 5 months.
Anyway, been playing through Plague Tale: Innocence. Great game up until one weird little escort part that was kicking my ass earlier tonight. But I'm gonna finish it up tomorrow, so feel free to tune in over there. Probably about 6 o'clock my time, Central Time. That is, whatever your regional equivalent may be. Then, since there really isn't much to that game left, we'll be jumping over to something else. Beyond that, check out youtube.com/4starbento, where Kaiser and I are going through DBZA and giving our creator commentary on that. and you can put your comments on our commentary, and we can see what you think about what we think. It's a very fun thing that we're doing. Yeah, that's mostly it. And if you're not all role played out over here, feel free to tune in to my channel on Monday, and you can join in on the ties that bind. There are lots of things happening in the world today, and not many of them are good. See what the party will do to stop them. That's me.
That's too real.
Speaking of taxes, Mark Allen Jr., where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Is this entrapment? Do you know
No,
something
it's
I don't
just
know?
nobody likes taxes, and he introduced you. It was great. That was really good.
That's not what I... All right.
You can find me on twitter.com at Mark Allen Jr., here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming, and you can follow the adventures of my fat sleepy cat bunny on Instagram at Chonk4Life. Just this past week, I wrapped recording on 2 anime shows about soccer. Awashi and Shoot Goal to the Future both aired their final episode, English dubs, today. It's interesting. I have a lot of emotions about those shows. Got to do some stuff I normally don't get to do. Awashi, I play a character who is the deepest voiced character I've ever played. Legitimately. So check that out if that interests you. Got to do some crying and Shoot Goal to the Future. It's good stuff. So if you like animes, you like soccers/footballs, go check it out. And appreciate any and all support in that regard. Other than that, still up in the air about a stream potentially on Tuesday. I'm trying to make some magic happen and make it work so that we can do some Silver the Hedgehog in Sonic 06. We'll get Silver's story going, and maybe we'll actually finish the game.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Hey, we're this far in. We beat Sonic and Shadow already, so...
Is this what the sunk cost fallacy is?
No, this is called not being a quitter and finishing what you start.
That's what being a Sonic fan is all about, from what I understand.
Yeah.
25 years in going.
I admire the conviction.
That's it for me.
All right. And speaking of crying, Therapod, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Well, you can find me... Oh, I'm not going to commit to the bit. You can find me over at twitter.com, therapod_art. There I post my art and all manner of shit post and bullshit. Like, my friend Shahalam posted a bunch of math involving a level 20 fighter and an infinite amount of goblins. So if you want to see that, it's on my Twitter. I also stream on twitch.tv, therapodart, no underscore there. There I just stream my processes and stuff. I have a fishing stream on Monday. It's a really chill stream. I just fish in Final Fantasy XIV. I don't talk about the story or the game or anything. I just fish and just shoot the shit with chat, and it's really fun. I am also here on Wednesdays, so for Ravenloft. And if you like spooky shit, like really horrifying experiences, like social interaction at a party, yeah. Tune in for that on Wednesday.
Little did you know that social interactions were the scariest thing I could do to you.
Fuck, man.
You have to talk. An introvert has to talk to people. Dread.
Anyway, also on Thursdays, I have another D&D game with Farting Tard and Burnout Vaughn's crew. Miss Tweedums is there, CG, and yeah, it's a fun little mystery. Deception social game where we have to find a missing person, and it's really fun. My character could be best described as just Batman with a big two-handed sword, so... Bleh.
So Sword Man.
Yes. Batman, but pretty much really, really lethal and stuff, so, you know. But yeah, that's all I got going on. Commissions are open.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can get all the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Speaking of bullshit, they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and youtube.com/distortiondevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, usually around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We just started Judgment today, which is sort of like a mixture between Yakuza and Phoenix Wright, which is my favorite concept. Yeah, that's been a lot of fun so far. Bosco's joining me for that. as well.
Hell yeah.
A lot of we're having a grand old time playing Spot the Voice Actor because we're playing on the
We
English audio track.
They finally dubbed a Yakuza style game.
If you listen really, really hard, you can find me nowhere in that game, actually.
Oh, I was
You
really
know, we
excited
didn't
for a
find
second.
you and we weren't listening very hard, so that's good to know
What-
that it doesn't change.
Yeah.
What if
I
what
won't
if
be
we-
surprising you.
What if we made a Mark Allen Jr. mod for
Oh
that
shit,
game?
I
Mod
would
Allen
get
Jr.
sued into oblivion.
Mod Allen, make every punch just Mark going. Every punch is.
Oh, now I'm really scared because I've done a lot of those.
Yeah, you have. The like combo ender is just.
Oh, I'm never making sounds ever again.
That's a lie, and you know it.
You gotta make sounds soon here. But in the meantime, you can also check out my DM's Guild, where soon here, I'll be releasing the Treasure Hunter Conclave for the Ranger. Yeehaw! I think there's some fun stuff coming out for that. Yes. This episode of Gobtober was brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I need to get the dice. Oh fuck!
That's right.
Dice.
That's right. Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head on over to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order. And some of that money gets thrown back to us so we can keep making shows like this for you. Woohoo! And what also helps out the show is bits and subs from people such as Therapod Art. Thank you for the 31 months.
What a nerd.
Jahale and Froggy's mom, thank you for the 31 months as well. I'm here for Gherkin.
Yeah, I mean, aren't we all? We're all actually just here for Gherkin.
Yeah.
Tau Set, thank you for the 100 bits. Last Kerfuffle, thank you for the 31 months, coming up on 3 years.
Wow.
Wow.
The Sequim Kid, thank you for the 28 months. First time catching live in a long time. Hey, Bosco, the Mariners are moving to the Alds.
The Mariners are moving to the what?
The Alds?
What does that mean?
Oh, the
I don't know.
ALDS. Wait, they were getting crushed. Wait a second, they won?
Oh.
Damn.
Because somebody during the stream, Connor, was telling me about the. I'll look that up. Keep doing bits and subs. I need
Gotcha.
to know what the hell just happened.
This is an emergency.
This is
They
a
won
sports
10 to
emergency.
fucking 9. How did the Blue Jays blow it? Oh my fucking Christ!
LJ, what were you
LJ, what the
doing?
fuck?
Yeah. well,
Emergency
sports.
Well, we
sports
already know
meeting.
LJ sucks at baseball, but that's impressive. Sorry, keep going. I need to read this story.
Oh my god.
While we're figuring that out, Corin Solis, thank you for the 45 bits.
Why
Woo,
did you
Gobto-
pause for
Yeah,
so
I was
long?
scared. I thought like
Sorry,
I
I
lost
thought-
audio or something.
No, the song looped, and I was like, did I not loop it? Oh.
Oh.
It's taking its time.
Corin
Yeah,
Solis,
okay.
thank you for the 45 bits. Woo, Gobtober, my bearded dragon is asleep on my chest while I lay in bed and watching this. I can't move. Send help. Don't worry.
Oh, baby.
You already have all the help you need.
Yeah.
It's because you're warm and stationary. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All you have to do is lower your body temperature, 5Ed.
Yeah.
Let
get
it be
on
known
to-
that we here at the Unexpectables do not condone the lowering of random people's body temperatures.
See,
we do
it's
not.
easy. Here I go.
No!
Stop!
Burr. It's
I
cold.
wish I could do that at will.
You- Tommy Toon, thank you for the 100 bits. First time watching Gobtober live. Let's see where this leads.
We're sorry.
Hurts to smile. White Fang, thank you for the 28 months. Prime subbage. Here's for more Gob Gob.
Patrick
More
and Frankie
Thrandor.
did that. Come on.
I'm just. One of these days, I'm just gonna end up killing the fucking all the members of the Unexpectables,
You'll
just
heal
Yeah.
making them laugh
so
at the
much
wrong
flair-
time.
flailing.
We'll all have taken a drink at the exact same time.
This is that unseen suffocation thing you were talking about, Ed.
Suffocation,
Connor telling a
no
joke.
breathing.
No
Yep.
breathing.
That
More Thrandor, thank you for the
Suffocation.
100 bits. Best Saturday time ever. Dragosuit, thank you for the 125
Straight
bits.
up
Let's
dying
go it
right
up. Callum Draws, thank you for the 100 bits. Why are so many werewolf stories so cliche? It's because they're full of lichen tropes.
Oh, God.
oh,
I'll allow it.
No.
5 out of
I
10.
don't.
You'll get groans
No.
from everyone else, but I'll allow it.
Be better.
Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. No, Thero, it's not sunk cost, it's Sisyphusian. Keep pushing that rock, Mark.
Hell yeah. I love rocks.
Oh God.
Also, nice myth reference. Sisyphus pushing up the boulder up the mountain.
Sisyphus recently became a meme again, I think. So.
Did it?
Oh.
Yeah, I keep seeing it on my timeline, just like something like him pushing the rock, and it's just in corrupted text. The fucking laundry.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to see him actually pushing Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That's a good use of memes.
And then just beneath it just says, the dishes!
Oh, if
gonna
if the
get
dishes are
really-
involved, you gotta send that to Monty.
Hey, run 'em on. You smell that?
No,
No,
they'll never
me
know.
neither. Make sure to test your carbon monoxide detectors.
Oh my God.
Stop. It's time to stop.
I implore you to reconsider.
I implore you to reconsider. That Skillabro.
Stop. Okay.
Oh god, I skipped so many.
Clyde.
A cat named Garbage, thank you for the tier 2 sub for 20 months. Goblin Noises. Eben Sky, thank you for the 31 months. Woo! Gauss 21, thank you for the 5 bits. Who would win, 5 goblins or 5 leprechauns?
The goblins.
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 Easily.
That depends. How much prep time do the leprechauns have?
Also, are we talking like the Warwick Davis leprechauns, or
Or like traditional Gaelic
like
leprechauns.
hoity-toity leprechauns?
Either way, at the end of the
Listen,
day, the goblins can't see why
That
kids
cereal
love
mascot
Lucky
has
Charms.
had it good for
Stop,
too long.
Connor. You fucking stop.
That cereal mascot has had it good for too long. That
It's
fucker's
too
going down.
early in the show for this, Connor.
That's
They call me
Skellabro,
the
thank you for the
cereal-
50 bits. Violence Obsessed Hobbs Best Boy. Indeed. Grimaloss Prime, thank you for the Prime sub for 28 months. 28 months of celebrating and subscribing my Leopard Gecko Specs birthday.
That's the gecko!
Happy birthday,
Specko.
Specs.
Specs the Gex.
He's 17 now. Dang.
Wow.
That
One
is
more year
an
and he can
old
vote.
lizard. Yeah, that is an old lizard.
That is true. We
Crab
did.
is the great Crabper, thank you for the 27 bits. Take my last bits. Zeon the Blue Dragon, thank you for the 45 bits. After a 72-hour shift at my new job, I'm glad I can come home to the goblins. Cheers to you guys, and here's to getting out of the book.
This is
River Rat,
72 hours?
72-hour shift.
That's absurd.
How?
Couldn't be me. River Rat, thank you for the 100 bits, sending good vibes. All right, and with that, we should go ahead and get started here, because it's
Oh, dang.
rather late.
Right, let's fucking
All right.
do it.
Don't worry,
Bye,
I've got...
chat.
Oh, bye-bye.
Chat, you better
you're always
behave.
surprised by that.
It
Caitlin.
won't. I know. Every time.
I'm not looking at chat right now, so they could be talking all sorts of shit.
Oh god, I'm gonna
You're
have
not,
to do this
you're
off the cuff. I completely forgot to write an intro.
Connor!
No.
Well,
It's like you
Don't
were getting
worry.
surgery or something.
Don't worry.
This is when you're just like, so who wants to do the recap?
I'll do it.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Go ahead and do the recap.
King.
Here we go.
But do it as Tonk.
You have to do it in character.
Oh my god. That would be
God.
amazing.
I'll give you something special if you do it in character.
Okay. Last week on Gobtober, we met at a tavern. It's Ritzel's bar. It's called Cheeky Ass. Anura was there with me, and we met up with some other people, some old friends that we saw a long time ago, and this metal guy came in. Pretty sure he's a cop. Don't really like him. Got a bad feeling about him. He pulled out a book, got upset about Ritzel, and then we got pulled inside. Now we're stuck in a beautiful meadow. They were like goat guys, real drunk. And we fought some birds. black ones seemed mad. And, Ritzel covered himself in some tree sap. I did the same. And, chased off some wolves. Some wereboars showed up, and, one of them became all human and naked. We killed him. Estic almost killed him. And, that's it.
All right.
That was amazing.
That was
Also,
Thank
we
you.
met a
brilliant.
giant.
Thank you.
Also, we met a giant talking tree.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't,
That's
Also
where
true.
we ended.
I
The
don't
tree,
remember.
the tree saying hello.
We'll pick up.
From-
We'll pick up with that. But first and foremost, Caitlin, go ahead and give yourself inspiration.
Ooh.
For what it's worth, I was giggling the entire time. That was so
Thank-
funny.
You can
The lessons
re-roll
are paying
one
off,
roll.
Caitlin.
Wow, thank you. I can what again?
You can re-roll one roll.
Okay.
Yep. So if
Yeah.
you like nat one today, you could be like, nope, inspiration, and you re-roll.
Yeah, and you just roll it again.
Yes.
Because we're like, no, I narrated.
No, I narrated. Fuck that.
Yeah.
No nat
that's
ones
gonna
today.
My memory's too good to fail.
And so, where we last left off, I believe it was with the moss-covered trees and overgrown brush suddenly thinning out and giving way to a small glen.
Glen?
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Before you stands a maple tree of impossibly large size in the center of an open area, nearly 100 feet in diameter. Shafts of moonlight cut through the leafy canopy overhead and reflect off of thin streams of water that trickle along between the tree's gnarled, thick roots. As you approach the trunk of the tree, the satyrs gambol ahead of you, elated to be back in their safe haven. Suddenly, with a rumble, the tree seems to come alive. It gives off a guttural and then mutters,
"Pardon my rudeness for being asleep. It has been a long time since I've seen travelers like you in these parts."
Estic is going to sidestep next to Anura and lean down to her and say, is that tree talking?
Just kind of side mouth, just like yeah, it is.
Ritzel's gonna dust himself off, step forward, like remove it, like start to tip his hat and give a little bow.
Hello, Ritzel Vixelplix at your service. Happy to see someone who speaks normal around here.
Very nice to meet you, Ritzel Vixelplix. I am Feanor.
Well there, Feanor. What's it like being a tree?
It is nice to have somewhere good to put down my roots. It is not so bad.
I feel you on that one. Tried to put down my roots myself. Got myself a tavern under a hill. It was real nice. Land was a bit cursed, I thought. Turns out 'twas me. Really not happy about that, but hey, that's why we're here to fix it. Do you know you live in a book?
I think I would know if I lived in a book.
Well, you do now.
Yeah, he's right. You definitely live in a book.
Yeah, we jumped into a book, ate us, I think.
It had a horse on it that was stabbed in the head.
You know, I didn't think to ask this. Are we dead?
I do not think so.
All right, we're going to go with that then.
That's good. That would be way out of plan for me.
Ripper's going to step forward towards this tree. It doesn't have any kind of face or anything, right? It's just a normal-looking tree that's talking in our heads.
It is not
like
talking.
Don't have a face.
It is not talking in your heads. You can hear sound
Ooh.
coming from it.
You're very crackly,
Okay.
Connor.
Am I crackly?
Not
No,
that
but not
correctly, not to me
anymore.
anyway.
You all right?
Let
were.
me see if.
Not
You're
now.
fine now. Yeah, so it must have just been a little Discord hiccup.
Okay, I'll go with that for now. If it keeps up though, I'll switch over to a different thing here. But the tree does have a face. It's got like a big round nose and wizened squinting eyes and a big smile. It seems delighted to have you in its company.
On the scale from tree beard to HR puff and stuff, where would this tree lie?
We're like on like Deku tree territory.
About the
Groot?
Deku
Like a
tree
Groot?
would be pretty apropos actually.
Okay.
So not Yggdrasil. Got it.
From Ocarina of Time, not from Wind Waker. It's not that goofy looking.
That's why I
appreciate your
used the HR
specificity.
puff and stuff scale, but yeah.
Yeah.
So Ripper's gonna step forward and presumably look at this thing's face if it's facing us.
Yeah.
A lot of uses the word face.
It turns to face you, and you hear like a massive creaking of old wood as it turns.
We escorted some individuals to your village. Ah, yes, the satyrs. I do apologize for their rudeness, scampering off like that. I'm sure they're grateful to you, but they're so happy to be home that they forgot their manners. They will be bringing you a token of their appreciation soon enough. I will see to that.
I'm just
Are you
glad they
aware
didn't
that you-
lie about the birds.
Are you aware that you have a lycanthrope problem? Yes.
He grumbles, and as he does, you feel the vibrations in your chests as the booming, sonorous voice rings out.
The pool of eternal spring is being sullied, tainted by bloodlust.
Onk looks at Estic.
What? I didn't do anything.
The
Really,
children
why are
of
you looking at me like that?
Turns to the tree.
to speak of the cult of Malar.
Oh, that's a name. Cult of Malar.
I'm gonna write
Yep.
that down.
MALAR. Yep.
Oh, got it. Malar. Okay.
You mean the Pokemon?
No.
It wasn't in character.
No, but the tree still heard it, so be careful what you say, Mark.
All right, so if we ixnay this old alt-K, then the whole thing will just resolve itself then, is what I was hearing, maybe, hopefully?
That seems like it would be the case. I cannot go and see myself. I must tend to things here in Polvarth Plateau. However, if you would continue along this path, you will find the pool eventually.
Ah, well then, Estic, my old friend, you ever killed a cult before?
Is that like a big cat?
No, it's like a whole group of people that wants worship things that people ought not worship.
I don't think so.
Well, I got a thing for you, mate.
Okay, as long as I'm not like blamed for whatever we're talking about here, because Tonk gave me that kind of side eye, kind of self-conscious now.
Looks again without turning head, just side eyes yet again, but without turning the head.
Mate, you're not gonna be blamed for nothing, but you'll get all the credit.
I like the sound of that.
Tonk raises a hand,
Yes.
looking at the tree.
Yes.
I was talking to the tree.
Is it weird to only be able to look in one direction?
Hmm. Perhaps you underestimate my capabilities,
And you hear like a loud ripping as you hear roots begin to tear from the ground. Not
fuck.
completely, but just enough to show you that he can.
Tonk will like give it one curt nod and turn to walk away. And just start leaving.
It's like, well, I can see that one. Goodbye.
Yeah.
There is no need to be afraid.
Keeps walking.
Yeah, that
If I
Tonk,
wanted you dead, you'd have been so already.
Tonk has some pretty big feet, so it's going to take a minute to get them out of their mouth.
Yeah.
Ritzel feels
Alright.
the urge to pop his neck, hearing the tree straining.
Anura will actually raise her hand to the tree.
Yes, small one.
What would this cult want with the pool? What are they doing with it?
The servants of Malar seek only to corrupt, to satiate their bloodlust. They find the purity of the pool anathema, and so they seek to corrupt it. I know not what
an anathema?
I don't know what that means either.
they
I know what it means above game, but
Yeah, same.
Anura wouldn't know.
Just doing the bit.
they don't like it.
They don't like nature?
They appreciate the more bestial aspects of nature, particularly the kill or be killed kind.
I mean, I can kind of understand that. That's pretty good
It's
shit.
relatable in a certain way, in a primal sort of way, I suppose.
It is an inevitability of life.
Yeah, that.
However,
Really fun.
they take a particularly twisted revelry in the slaughter of innocents.
This pool that you mentioned it being pure.
Yes.
I seek a cure for this lycanthropy. Do you believe this pool may be of assistance?
The pool itself is... Its waters are blessed by Saloon. I'm sure that should you manage to cleanse the pool, you would earn a great deal of favor. Perhaps.
Ripper is going to turn towards Ritzel.
Then there may be hope for you yet.
Oh, that'd be nice. Where might we find this saloon? The saloon.
Sorry.
A brow raises quizzically on the treant's face.
Saloon is not a place. She is a goddess.
Right, where might we find this lady?
She does not dwell where mortals can traverse.
So we gotta become immortal first?
We're not mortals, we're goblins.
I believe we need to help protect the pool, and once that's taken care of, they will reveal themselves to us.
The path to the pool is guarded by one of Saloon's children, LaRue.
So, do we have to kill them, or...?
My goodness, no. I'm not even sure you could.
Don't tell him that. Do not tell him that.
Well,
They may have been the one who wrote the book in the first place.
I don't think there's any joy to be had with killing a child.
Wait, it's a child?
That's what the tree said.
He said a guardian.
Child of Saloon, but not an infant. No.
Yeah, so there'd be a real challenge. Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Oh, God.
We're not going to fight them. Not if you want to help your friend.
I think it might be counterintuitive to your goals.
What?
If curing lycanthropy is your goal, I doubt challenging LaRue would be wise in attaining that goal.
Wait. Estic turns towards Ritzel. Wait, you don't like being a were-wizard anymore?
Now, the thing of it is, if it's driving off my business, it might not be for me, you know? It's not really, like, the best thing when I'm trying to make money. Especially if it is actually me that's eating all them people. Worst thing is, even if I wanted to still be a were-wizard, I can't just sell the place because that land's fucking cursed, mate. So it's like I'm down in a bucket here.
Alright, well, if it's to help you, I'll do it, I guess.
Ritzel winks.
Thanks, mate. Don't worry, I'm sure there'll be a good fight in it for you.
Oh yeah, if they give me a reason, totally gonna fight.
I absolutely wouldn't get in your way for it.
You hear that? And he turns towards Ripper. He wouldn't get in my way.
Oh my God.
I know he wouldn't.
Narrows eyes.
Ripper's going to turn back to the tree.
Would you be able to give us directions to meet with this LaRue?
You must follow this path. It will lead you to the pool of eternal spring. But before that, the path will take you to the town of Dewlight.
What sort of folk live there?
The folk there may be inclined to aid you, should clearing the pool be your goal. You must speak with a sprite named Wheel Dolly. They will have more information as to the goings-on near the pool.
Wheel
I
Dolly?
talk to Wheel Doggy.
Wheel Dolly.
That's what I said.
The Fey
You
folk are
practically
very...
hear him say, "No, it isn't."
The Fey folk are very particular about their names. Well, I wish you luck, and before you go...
The three satyrs that were in your company, they trot out of a few homes behind and surrounding the tree, and Tragos, the one who basically spoke for the group, says, here you are. Managed to find something that'll help you along the way. It's a token of our gratitude.
What do they have?
What is it?
He reaches behind him and he pulls out an orangish brown liquid in a glass vial that sloshes and sparkles gently in the moonlight.
Will you allow me to roll a medicine check on it to see what it is?
Roll an Arcana check.
Could I persuade you to use medicine?
Roll a persuasion check.
I knew it.
I'll take it.
Can I roll?
12. How do you feel, Connor?
Yes, you can roll an Arcana check, and yes, you can roll a medicine check.
Let's go.
That's a
It's
23.
Fucking
Oh
roll
my
20.
God.
With a 12, Ripper, you can probably deduce that this is some sort of potion.
Potion.
Nice.
And
Excellent.
this actually makes a lot of sense for you, Estic. Just judging off of the appearance of the potion alone, you can tell that this is a potion of hill giant strength.
Yep.
Oh.
That's what I figured.
Oh, goody.
That's good shit.
Ooh, hey, that is really good stuff. I think Tonk should have that, but don't drink it right now, okay? Don't drink it till we're in a fight.
So we're gonna let Tonk have it.
I mean, are we?
Do you want
That's
a hill
just what I
giant
say in
strength?
character.
Yeah,
potion?
absolutely. But that's a group choice, right?
How much does Hill Giant Strength boost you?
Let me look. It makes your strength score 21 for 1 hour.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Considering you punch things, I feel like that's a
Yeah.
very apropos person to have it. Above game.
Would it improve Estic?
No.
Okay.
That's why I was
No.
like, give it to Tonk.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just all right.
Okay. All right. I will gladly take it.
I have a very powerful belt, so
I don't.
Cheers!
yeah.
Trago says,
You've got
cheers,
that
and
Hollywood Hogan belt.
thanks for the escort.
Thanks for not dying. That would have sucked.
But thanks for making sure we didn't die.
Tonk takes it, sidles up next to Anura.
Anura is looking at like the glass and like the swirling liquid throughout it, and she's just looking at it curiously with like the occasional like ear wiggle, like ooh ah.
Ripper's gonna turn back towards the tree.
Would you happen to have any lodging that we could use?
Why are you sleepy?
Must be past his bedtime.
Tonk will chuckle at that and then immediately stiffen, and then like look at look at him like uh-oh.
You may find yourself some lodging in Dewlight. It is not terribly far from this place, but the accommodations that you seek were probably not here.
I see how it is. They don't welcome goblin folk around this place.
Well,
Used
no,
to
I
it.
think it's more just because we're not trees.
Yeah, and
Ripper is
goblin
going to
folk
very
ain't
respectful.
trees.
Ripper is going to very respectively bow.
Oh, he looks like he dropped something.
And then he'll go back up.
Must have
Fare
found it.
fare you well on your path.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
Tonk like salutes and bows at the same time.
Yours as well, my friend, though I don't think your path leads very far.
And I'm perfectly fine with that.
Why does everyone keep dropping things?
After all, I'm in a book.
True enough. Probably making.
Ritzel ponders how many pages he would make.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Answer
God.
a lot.
A lot of
Oh.
pages.
Connor,
Yes.
while we're traveling, Just to give us an approximation, do we know the distance? Is it like a town that we could see? Is it a short road? Are there any markers that indicate how much time it would take?
I suppose whoever would like to can roll perception checks.
Are you
Yeah.
asking for a map, Bosco?
Ritzel's good at perception.
Oh,
Not this
nat
time,
one.
though.
Five.
That's a 12.
I got a
Oh
6.
my god, I need to roll over a fucking 6! That's a
19,
13.
baby! Estic is on his game today.
Yeah.
I
Roll
rolled a
20 thinks
3
it's
on
Prince
the die.
Division. What the fuck?
You're probably traveling for... You're probably traveling for about half an hour before you see large mushrooms off in the distance that appear to have small hanging lanterns that glow orange in the night. As the moonlight shines down, this place is actually fairly well lit because of it. A lot of fungus, a lot of overgrowth here. And you do see, like, little buildings with doors and windows and stuff like that are made of these hollowed out mushrooms.
Are the mushrooms edible?
You'd have to get closer and see.
Tonk's gonna do that.
Okay.
Be careful.
Do it, Tonk.
Lick that mushroom house.
It's only a couple of minutes out once you notice this town. Moss-covered trees and overgrown brush suddenly thin out, giving way to a small glen not more than 100 feet across. The area is peppered with colorful mushrooms growing virtually on top of one another. Some of the clusters are more than 3 feet high. A warm glow emanates from tiny lanterns that hang from each mushroom, jutting up from the caps of the mushrooms, chimneys made of petrified bark that let out wisps of acorn-scented smoke. These mushrooms appear to be homes, dozens of them, scattered around the clearing.
How big are they?
Some of them, the tallest one is probably about 3 feet high.
Okay.
Damn.
But and now we're close enough to know if they're edible or not.
Sure.
What do I need to know to do to see if they're edible?
Roll a nature check.
So they pass
Can
the
I-
sniff test.
Can I aid with that?
Is there a lick skill?
Can I do the help action for that, for Tom?
Unfortunately, this isn't a Sierra game, so the taste skill is not
Perception, taste.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. It's a 4.
Anura did say she was going to help, so you can do that with
Okay.
advantage.
Don't lick that one.
Fine.
Lick this one instead.
Natural 1.
5.
Oh my god!
Go Tonk!
Good job, Tom.
Amazing.
That's perfect. Roll
It was
20
one of those
hates us
things
today.
where
Don't lick
Tonk
that
goes
one.
up to a mushroom and just like, kind of both hands on either side getting ready to lick it, and Anura's like, don't eat it! And Tonk backs away,
For those
goes
watching
up
the
to
podcast,
another
that was
one.
That was a 4 and a
Immediately
5.
eats it.
Yes,
Yeah.
4 to 5.
Oh my god.
So,
I mean, you've eaten mushrooms before. You're sure they're probably edible.
You're strong. You're Tonk.
Connor, I had a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Would I have had enough time during our travels and also have been in the right area to do the thing that I mentioned to you?
what?
Secrets.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Secrets.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Okay,
I can't
cool.
wait for
would
Ripper
I have
to
would I
stab
have been
us in
able
the
to
back.
successfully do that?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So I will have that. Perfect. Tonk,
Yeah.
while you are licking mushrooms, you are going to feel a tap on, I guess it would probably be your mid-back, considering how much taller you are.
Are you wearing that metal stuff?
his hand is not metal, but yes, he does have his armor on. So you would feel like a normal finger.
But I would hear your armor clank.
Correct. So if I can't get to you before that, then yes, you would hear me coming.
Immediately darts away. Was about to lick the mushroom, heard the clanking, and fucking books it.
Do you hide behind the mushroom or do you just run?
Runs, just full sprint.
Ah, there he goes again.
Okay, bye. See you in a bit, I guess.
Really fast with those long legs.
Just behind a tree and then like presses up against it and kind of looks around. Not that far away, but peeps around the tree.
So Ripper is going to move towards the tree, but probably a good 50 or 60 feet away. So more than enough distance for you to easily be able to run. You're going to see him pull something from behind his back and place it on the ground, and then slowly start to step away. And he will motion for you to come look at it as he steps back.
Anura was watching you very intently the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Tonk will, like an abused puppy, come out terrified of whatever has occurred, but is trying to trust again, and goes forward as Ripper goes back towards whatever was put on the ground.
I'm just
Ripper
imagining
will
Tonk
take as
with
many
like
steps.
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, I'm just imagining Tonk with like all the hair bristled and the ears back with big eyes.
Yes, correct.
You will watch Ripper very slowly take a step back, and as many steps as are needed to let you get to that whatever it is.
It would be a 1-for-1. Like
Yeah.
every step back you take, Tonk might take one forward.
As careful as Tonk is, can Anura walk right up to it? Just and look at it?
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
So you'll see what it is, but I'm going to wait to describe it till Tonk gets there.
Sure.
Every step you
So does Tonk go all the way if Ripper goes all the way back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As Tonk gets to this object that's on the ground, both you and Anura would see that it is a very well-made flower crown that seems to be very well put together.
I don't trust it. Test it for poison.
You'll notice that all of the different flowers are flowers that you have seen along the path. And you will even notice that there is a very small, colorful mushroom. I don't know what colors are actually there, but one of them would have been plucked as kind of like the adorning front of the flower crown.
Can I pick it up and put it on Tonk's head?
It's all yours. You guys can do whatever
Wait,
you want with it.
did you pluck one of the mushrooms from here?
Huh?
Did you pluck one of the mushrooms from here?
I assume it's just normal mushrooms along the grove. Sure. Just it would have been a bit of a mushroom or a stick or something. What I'm trying to do is have something to make it look like a tiara. Like
It's a tiny little flower crown with a massive 3-foot mushroom house on top.
No, it would have been like a small thing. It could have been a twig. It could have been a mushroom. It could have been anything.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
No. I'm going to barf.
If Anura puts it on Tonk, Tonk will stay still to put it on.
Anura will put it on and just look at you, and then just a smile grows from ear to ear.
You're so handsome.
Bristles.
Ritzel just sits on Essex's shoulder, eating more werebore sausage.
You all hear a cacophony of "aww."
Yeah.
Tonk looks around frantically.
Immediately Ritzel would like shoot his eyes toward wherever that came from.
You all then hear a cacophony of doors slamming.
Oh God!
Wait, who said that? And like Anura has the mace out, just
Ritzel got a 23 in perception.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
What do your special eyes see?
you're not entirely sure what all made that noise, but as you look around, you do see a small creature that is standing outside one of the larger homes, and he clears his throat.
Hello there.
Oh. Bites into sausage.
Greetings, big folk. I am Wheel Dolly, and I welcome you to Do Light. And I also suggest that
you
you
looking
be...
for you.
Yes, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the tree told
Wheel
us to thank
Doggy. I suggest you be on your way, big folk. Not used to being big folk.
No, wait, hold on. No, we're supposed to come to you because we need directions.
We're here on Feanor's behalf.
Yeah.
As soon as you mention that, he sort of perks up.
Oh, you spoke with Feanor. Well, why didn't you say so? Then, welcome. Came up. Welcome to Do Light.
And as he says that, you notice many more heads peeking out of the windows. Lots of sprites that are sort of beginning to emerge from their houses and beginning to fade in from invisibility from around you all. They rolled a natural 20 on their stealth checks.
Holy crap!
Wow.
Connor.
Yes.
The area that Tonk and Ripper and Nanura were in, is that like a tall grass area or just like rolling hills with grass kind of situation?
It seems like it's a lot of overgrown brush. None of the grass appears to be trimmed here. It all seems, what's the best way to describe it? Like
ferns, like temperate forest.
Very natural, tempered forest.
As soon as the attention has gone over to those things, Tonk will shoop down and try and like sneak through the bushes.
Sneaky.
I don't know. Oh, wait, I need to stealth for that, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth roll.
Get him, Tonk.
Oh my god.
A natural one.
This is honestly
It's
perfect
a natural
for Tonk.
one. Yeah.
What do you
I
love?
love, I love
with 10?
I love stealth Tonk so much.
Just really bad at the flower crown, and the whole like top half of Tonk's head is completely out.
Yes.
I am stealthing.
You're very well hidden, except for the obvious and bright colored flower crown on your head.
Yeah.
Oscar the Grouching a bush.
I can't
Yes.
see you.
Tonk
you
will
can't see
specifically
me.
notice that as they are sneaking away, with or without their friend, Ripper doesn't move. He lets you rejoin the group and doesn't move from his spot.
Okay. Tonk will notice this.
Tonk will
Anura
remember
will
this.
walk up to Ripper,
Yes.
actually, if you'll allow it.
I mean, he's not moving, so yeah, he's still there.
And Anura will just look up at you and just like pat your armor like I actually have a prop here. Just thank you, and then walk away.
Ripper will give you a nod and let you rejoin your group as well, but he will still not move.
You mentioned that you were told to seek me.
Yeah.
How can I be of service? We told you had beds, and that you knew the way to the pool. I think we could get some accommodations sorted for you for the night. You're looking for the pool, eh? Well, I could probably point you in that direction as well. I'm sure.
If any ale, it'd be great. The sausage, it's a bit dry. It was fattier before it turned back into whatever that is.
Well, I don't think anything that would be enough to fill your bellies, though there is a stream nearby that you could drink from.
Do I still have the bird meat and the were-boar meat?
Oh yeah.
You sure do.
Okay, yeah.
We've got rations for weeks.
I have the chef feet. I'm just waiting till that long rest.
We can
So he
grant
said
you
they
some.
would have accommodations.
Yeah. They promised to give you accommodations for the night, and they pointed out a stream that you can drink from.
All right.
Tonk sneaks stealthily towards the stream,
Sneaky Tonk.
running into every bush on the way.
Trampling houses like a mighty kaiju.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Ow.
What do these sprites look like, Connor? Do sprites look like Smurfs? Do they look like fairies? Like I have no idea what they look like.
They look like fairies. You see small humanoid creatures with large pointed ears, brightly colored hair, and 4 insectoid wings that flutter very rapidly. You also see a trail of shimmering dust behind them as they fly. If you're looking for the pool, it is... Well, I suppose it'd be pretty obvious. Just follow the sound of thunder and lightning.
Very, very frightening.
Me?
Ugh.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
I hate everything that just happened.
I fear
Wait,
that...
so why is there thunder and lightning if it's a pool?
Well, I fear that all of these are caused by the cult of Malar. I fear that a group of disciples of Malar, the Beast Lord, are disturbing the natural order at the Pool of Eternal Spring.
Wait,
Ritzel wanders towards Wheel Dolly and like pulls out a magnifying glass and just kind of crouches down.
It's Colt. Where might they be at?
They would likely be nearby. None of us have ventured off out of fear of our lives.
Like,
The Pool of Eternal Spring is a hollowed site. LaRue the Unicorn is meant to guard this land, but she is not here.
Oh, that's because this is a book.
it's on the
I think it's
cover
on
of
the
it.
cover, actually.
Hey, wait, Fancy Armor. What was the name of that book you had again?
I presume you're talking to Ripper.
Yep.
Yeah, you're the only one with fancy armor.
None of
That's
us are
fair
wearing
enough.
armor.
Let me double check. I have it in my notes. It was.
I think it's some
That's
pretty
not-
fancy armor.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, but his is shiny, like super shiny.
Yeah, stupid shiny. Like he doesn't
Stupidly
know how to
shiny.
use it shiny.
Where did I put that?
Lore of LaRue.
Lore of
Yeah.
LaRue, correct. Yep.
Hey, wait, that's the name of the thing. Yeah, that's right. That's the
What?
book we's in. There's like the title character.
That's why I was saying we shouldn't fight him. He might have the answers we seek.
Okay, but like I said, if he gives me a reason, totally gonna do it.
So he's the horsey what got stabbed in the face then? That's rough.
I think it's more like the heir is getting stabbed by the horse's face, not the other way around.
Ooh.
It's like a murder horse.
When you say murder horse, like Anura's pupils dilate, like oh.
Thunder Horse.
Horse made of murder.
Revenge.
Got you the most metal gift of all.
Nothing.
That's what I got for my birthday.
Dang,
Oh.
you got sweet friends.
Yup.
Dude. So are we taking a long rest, or is there anything else, or?
I think taking a long rest is smart.
Sounds like something a weakling would say.
Yep, and I'm gonna do that. Yep, that's right. That's me.
I mean, if you want me to keep casting spells, I need the long rest.
No, hey, listen, Team Weakling over here, come sleep. We all about it.
I'm gonna sleep, y'all. I didn't say I wasn't.
You are weakling.
Sleep,
Welcome to the
y'all.
club.
I'm asleep, y'all, and I'm
Well,
asleep.
There's a full moon out, so Ritzel's going to do whatever happens when he goes to sleep during a full moon.
Oh.
Oddly,
So that's a good question above game. He hasn't reacted to that moon at all since we've been here, correct?
Well, that
That's
one time
odd.
during the fight. Because
Well,
of your
that was
moon
because
beam.
of a spell, not because
Yeah.
of the moon.
Well, moonbeam. It comes from the moon.
Moonbeams come from the moon.
But it doesn't necessarily come from that moon.
You got another moon you summoning moonbeam from?
Listen, it doesn't specify that I have to tell you what moon it is.
Wow.
Whichever one's overhead at the moment. Out of convenience.
Is it the
The one that
closest
is-
moon?
the one that is overhead of you now does not actually seem to be affecting you all that much, oddly enough.
No, maybe I should just open a tavern around here. This moon doesn't seem to bother me too much, none.
I don't know. I think this land's cursed too. They got trees that bleed weird sap, other trees that talk, weird
Whoa.
sneezes in the distance. Fucking weird.
Right, so we sleep
Ritzel-
then, I guess.
Ritzel just sort of like stretches
During-
out. Yeah, what sort of accommodations are we provided?
You are provided with you see lots of like woven grass blankets, and you're also given fluffy mushroom pillows to lay on as well, and they're all neatly encircled in a ring of mushrooms as well.
Oh,
That's unsanitary.
and a ring of mushrooms?
Yes, a large ring of mushrooms surrounds your bedding for the night.
Yeah, that's a real life thing, actually. I think.
It is.
Why?
It is.
Why?
There are
Why?
several kinds of fungi that grow in circles.
Oh.
And there's a bunch of, like, European lore, folklore about circles of fungi and how the fairies leave them.
So how a Nura will rest is like fucking if you've seen Atlantis, Moliere digging a hole in the ground, she'll just kind of just like dig a hole and just kind of just plop herself in the earth.
Are you Minecraft digging a hole and resting there?
Yes,
Punching dirt.
Digging down too, and then resting there for the night?
I do think I have the mold earth cantrip. You know what? I will cuddle up with Tonk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to
Another
say,
chorus of,
you're just gonna sleep in a hole when a bed is provided for you.
Anura's fucking weird, okay?
Don't judge Nora.
Fair enough.
I'm going to use the bed.
Ritzel will stretch out in the bed.
For being what it is oddly comfortable.
And
Are the mushrooms edible?
No.
I'm going to pull out my forgery kit and work on something.
Are you going to forge a mushroom?
Speaking
wanna
of what's
forge
edible,
something.
speaking of what's edible, though, the last like hour of the long rest, I can make 3 treats that because of my chef feat, they give 3 temporary hit points, and I'll best describe them as mystery meat sausage. One is going to Tonk,
Ooh.
one is going to Tonk, one is going to Ritzel, one is going to Estic.
Much appreciated.
I will continue to eat this werebore.
Plus 3 HP, you said?
It is
Yes.
3 temporary hit points when you eat it,
Oh, I see.
and they last 8 hours. So
I will eat it in the morning.
Mhm.
Or afternoon, whenever I wake up. Don't wake me. I'll do it myself.
Okay.
3 temporary hit, and it's to Ritzel, Estic, and Tonk, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Estic and Tonk, make Constitution saving throws for me, please.
What?
Oh,
Why?
for when we eat it?
You remember what you made that sausage out of, right?
The vulture meat and the werebore. Aw.
It's carrions. Oh, 10?
18.
You're both fine.
Yay.
You managed to avoid contracting lycanthropy from eating a werebore.
Oh shit!
That was a bad idea. Yeah. Huh.
I want to fail.
I didn't
I
want
kinda
to
do
meta, but I'm
too.
like, Mark's gonna be very disappointed when he passes his check.
Dude,
This
double
would be funny.
wear
This would be
boards.
funny. We come in here to try to cure lycanthropy. We all
We
walk
all
out. werewolves.
leave with lycanthropy.
We
The-
came
That
in to
didn't
cure
work out
lycanthropy, but why?
Normally,
it's
it's
been double wear boars.
Ooh.
you.
that
You
would've been
just
cool.
you just met the DC Tonk.
I figured that's what happened.
It's a
'cause that's
DC
pretty
10
low.
check. It's very flat.
It's a low check.
What if I save half and eat the rest of it later?
You get 1.5 temporary.
I would like a second. 1.5
1.5.
HP.
I really want to contract lycanthropy. Can I have half of it later to reroll?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I choose to fail?
Ed knows.
Listen, we know what we're here for.
Yeah.
All right.
it's
And
true.
you wrap
do
up
any
your.
of the do any of the sprites react to fucking a neural pulling out a meat grinder, a sausage meat grinder, and making sausage and stuff?
They seem interested in
Okay.
what you're doing.
Okay,
They don't really interfere with you. They appear to be curious beings.
There's
Okay.
one in the back that's just like, okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's sausage.
exact. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Let me hit long rest on my sheet.
Oh yeah. Nope. Where are you? There you are.
I have
Blink.
lost 0 resources, so I will stay where I'm at.
I'd like to get those
Some
spell
of my
slots back.
runes back.
All right. You all complete your long rest. Tonk,
Yes.
just real quick for me, go ahead and make me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. 2.
Oh no.
What is your alignment?
Huh?
What is your alignment?
Your alignment. Like, are you lawful
Um,
good? Are you neutral evil? Are you chaotic neutral?
Chaotic neutral.
Okay.
What? What does
You
that
complete-
mean?
You complete your long rest.
Okay. What does that mean?
I don't know.
And as you all awaken, the first thing that you all notice is that the time of day has not changed.
Ooh.
Okay, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
The moon is still out, basking the small town of Dewlight in its glow. And as you do, off in the distance, you hear, off in the far distance, you don't notice any darkening of clouds. What you do hear is the rumble and crash of lightning and thunder off in the distance.
Hey, so that's scientifically impossible. Just saying. Immersion totally broken.
But,
Okay, you
but-
accept werewolves and goblins and stuff, but
Now,
but
now
not
I'll
Not
throw
clear
this out.
sky thunder. No. it's
I'll
not
throw
possible.
this out there. We're in a book, so
I'm making really
I
dumb
know.
jokes
I know.
no,
I know.
I understand.
because I'm really dumb.
we're just being silly billies.
It's also not scientifically impossible. It's called a soundboard. Get on board.
That's not thunder. That's
It's thunder if I press the button for thunder.
Thunder.
But what if I just say Frau Bluche?
okay. That's fair.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
excellent reference, my friend. You're currently my favorite person at the table.
Yay! Get on my level, everyone else.
Wow.
No, Lanny, because I
this
could
is
make
my
the best
favorite
joke
person,
ever, and
and I'll
Mark
hug
would find a
Tonk.
way to make me his least favorite at the table.
I mean, I actually wouldn't, but now that you said that, I guess I have to.
Oh my
No,
God.
you would. You'd
I've
be like,
got
that was brilliant. I hate that. That's so smart. You're the worst.
I have a.
All right, so I wake
reputation
up
with
at like I wake up 11:30 as is tradition on the weekend.
Oh God, that
You
sounds
find
nice.
you find Wheel Dolly staring off into the distance where the sound of the thunder and lightning is coming from, and he's got a look of concern on his face.
You, all right there, mate?
I fear we may not be all right for much longer. Whatever ritual is happening at the Pool of Eternal Spring, it's likely to reach its peak at the solstice. It's probably a day or two from now.
How exactly do you measure days here, mate? Like, I went to sleep and it's still the same time.
Not sure what you're referring to.
The sky, mostly.
I looked to the rest of the group.
Am I crazy? I mean, little, but
Have
am I
we
crazy
seen
in
the
this
sun?
instance?
Have
You
we
have not
seen the sun?
You have not
Connor?
seen the sun.
The whole time?
The whole time
Since
you
we've
were
been
here,
in
you
the
have not
book,
seen the
we haven't
sun.
seen it. Yeah.
Or go ahead.
Tonk walks up, looks at oh God, Wheel Dolly. I almost said doggy.
I got you.
Sleepily, the sky is wrong. How do you fix it?
Well, I imagine resolving what's happening at the pool would fix whatever is happening.
So you got, like, people on that already? Like, are there people out there looking at this and being like, hey, we should fix that? Are you all just sitting around on your asses?
We've tried to find out what's happening, but whenever we send people out to go investigate, they never come back.
Ripper is gonna step forward towards this person.
Point me in the correct direction.
The path is northeast from here.
Will we meet LaRue there?
I'm not sure what you will see there. Unfortunately, we don't really have much information. I fear that... Well, I don't know. I fear for LaRue. I don't know what has become of her, but... Whatever is happening, it must be settled quickly. Otherwise, I fear the
All
forest
right,
will
let's
never be
go.
the same.
Ripper is going to nod, and he's gonna start walking in that direction.
All right, guess we're moving then. Bye, Weevilly.
Fare you well. Danger along the way may impede your travel, so there's no time to waste.
I like to imagine they're saying that as we're walking.
Yeah, like we're like,
Like,
500 yards away already.
What the hell did he say?
I don't know, something about dangerous olives or something.
Oh, sounds good. Wait,
And
do
you-
you fight the dangerous olives or do you eat them?
I
think
guess
you
that's
just
up
eat
to
them.
us.
Unless
Do
they're
both,
awakened
really.
olives.
You follow a narrow gravel path that leads northward through the small community of sprites and leads you through the underbrush. And soon enough, that cobbled path turns into dirt. And the area to either side of you is sparsely covered with underbrush.
I'm gonna
Can I
go ahead and keep my eyes peeled for anything that might be hiding in said underbrush.
And
Go for it.
I would like to keep my ears open for any
That's
more ravens.
That's a natural one. Ritzel's clearly not paying much attention right now.
Alrighty.
Must have woken up at 11.
I also don't know.
21 for Estic.
Oh wow. I don't know how to make this show up
from the D&D Beyond to Roll20, so I'm just going to copy and paste it. I have this, which basically means we can move through like difficult terrain easily enough.
Question of movement. You can pass in on magical plants without being slowed and without taking damage. Advantage on saving throws against plants that are magically created to. Yeah.
I don't know if that's.
I think that only works for you.
Oh, right. For cost you know. Oh, okay. My bad. So I'll
Yes.
stick with the group then. Sorry.
So, yeah, but you do notice that it is a lot easier for you to walk through this thickly covered path than it is the others. What you're in right now is, in fact, difficult terrain.
Oh.
Ritzel,
Yes, sir.
it's you're having a hard time trying to navigate through all of this, and it's catching your attention just trying to keep your balance. Estic.
It's fucking annoying. I'm gonna climb up on Estic.
Don't worry, I got you.
Thanks, mate.
Before you do that, Estic. As you're looking for ravens, you don't see
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh God.
any
What don't we see?
ravens.
Instead, you see barn owls.
Ritzel Vixelplix, as you're going to make your way up onto Estic's shoulders, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity
Oh my
save,
God.
you say? Whoop-ha! 20. Technically a 21. My ring of protection plus 1 isn't calculated in this.
Fair enough. As you hop up, you narrowly manage to avoid some thick, shimmering spider webs that you hadn't seen earlier. And
Oh, you're
Estic,
gross.
as you lay your eyes back on the path before you, satisfied that you don't see any more ravens or crows, you do, however, notice something else. You see 4 rather large creatures, lavender purple in hue. They've got mandibles like a spider and several eyes as well.
Oh, fuck.
As you spot the 4 ettercaps that are trying to remain out of your sight.
Those are some weird looking fucking birds.
And they leave nasty fucking tails.
Are those dangerous? They sound dangerous.
They can be.
I mean, on like a scale of 1 to 20, I'd say they're probably a 2.
Okay.
You
So
said
they
they're trying
just want to
to
be left alone.
You're saying they're trying to stay out of sight?
They were trying to stay out of sight, yes.
Does it look like they're stalking us or that they're scared of us?
Make an insight check.
18.
With an 18, you're getting a little bit of both.
All right, hang on a second.
And Estic is going to puff up his chest really big. He's going to raise his glaive over his head and start shaking it in their direction as he screams, "Fuck off, birds!"
Tell him, mate.
And I'm going to attempt to intimidate them away.
Like a Tusken
right.
Raider, just
Pretty much.
Oh my
22.
God.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ, do you roll under a
Yo.
fucking 10?
Estic is just the lucky boy. No need to be smart when you're lucky.
Story of my life.
Indeed.
It's like in Fallout builds where you just
You're
have
not
10
supposed to
out of
agree
10
with that.
luck.
I didn't know what to say. I was like,
No,
do I
Connor said
do
indeed.
I defend him? Do I?
Oh
Every
God.
every time I play Fallout, I always max out luck because it just leads to just funny scenarios.
Oh yeah.
It's true.
You hear loud insectoid groaning as they seem to start realizing that you've noticed them, but they don't appear to be scared of you. In fact,
What?
they leap out from the woods at all of you,
Oh,
and
no.
they're gonna try their damnedest to score a meal here.
Well,
And before we roll initiative, this is going to be where we take a break.
Oh,
okay.
Hey.
We'll be right back after these messages. If this is in fact where we put commercials.
After these messages, we'll be
right
right back.
I can't believe after an entire week I didn't realize, eating were-meat sausage might cause lycanthropy.
Have lycanthropy in it?
I remember when you told me you were going to make wereboar sausage, and I was just like, okay.
Look, hey, worst thing that would have happened is Estic and Tonk would have looked way cooler.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing that would have happened.
Yeah.
I mean,
to be fair, Tonk already kind of looks half wolfman anyway.
They're wereboars? Jeez. Not all lycanthropes are the same, all right, Ed? Jeez.
No, but they look half wolfman.
I'm gonna go
already.
take a snack out of anger.
Then you're gonna mix in the wereboar. It would have been badass.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything because it's just gonna out itself as time goes on.
All right, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. Have fun.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Welcome to the Bosco Halftime Show, everybody. How's it going?
I'm here too.
No, go get a drink.
No.
Go to the bathroom.
No.
Stretch.
I also haven't left, but I can't guarantee that I won't.
How's it feel, Bosco? I hear Connor
It's
too.
weird. Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
I'm setting up the map.
Yeah, well, go get a
Wait,
drink.
why are you setting up a map? You don't need to
Because
set
you're
up a
gonna
map.
fight fucking
We're gonna
spooters.
fight something.
Connor,
Also,
Connor, you're supposed to forget about that. That's why we're
it
taking
is
a break.
literally my job not to.
So point of order. Point of order. Make sure you click on your token before you roll initiative. It'll help Connor out.
My what?
Thank you. I'll try to remember.
Make sure you click on your token before you roll initiative.
My token.
Correct. So if you click on your token, it'll bring up like 3 circles of different colors and then
Yeah.
2 things at the bottom. That means you're clicked on your token. Make sure it looks like that before you roll initiative.
Okay.
Because then it'll make sure that it puts the number you roll in the order.
I see.
So now that I've explained the roll 20 thing that we have to do, hi guys, what's up, chat? I hope you guys are enjoying the show.
Hope you're all enjoying this song. It's one of my favorites.
This one?
This song is crazy.
It's so violent to the ears.
Dingy dingy down down.
Oh my god. How sensitive is my mic right now?
Very.
It doesn't sound that.
Oh,
Doesn't
shit.
sound that sensitive to me.
Wait.
It doesn't appreciate the way you were talking about it.
That's a lot of trees.
You're in a forest.
Okay, well, I lied and now I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Enjoy your drink.
Do 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 do.
Beverage.
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 Is this where we are right now, or can we move ourselves?
I'll give you a spot where you can move yourselves. I'll give you like a little box.
Little
box.
Moment you want it.
You're gonna give us a box.
Well, all that like
you bet your sweet bippy I am.
Well, all that Ettercap stuff was happening, like, and there was probably just pulling Tonk through like a bush or something, helping him out. Also, you're using my favorite art of Ettercaps.
I was just gonna ask if you wanted me to grab that that green. Portal packs are amazing.
I use God, what's his name? Gabriel Packard, I think. Like his shit's real good.
I don't know if I'm familiar with their stuff.
Like, he's the only one I buy from because he has, like, so many different types of sets. And it's just like, you know what? His art style's good for, like, almost all of it, and it helps make a universal feel. So I'll just stick with it.
Yeah, honestly, that makes a lot of sense. If you find an artist that can give you everything you need for a campaign, like, boom. That's how I was with Portal Packs until I found some cool stuff that I needed for Ravenloft, and then I'm like, hey, you know, this kind of blends together. And if they can't tell, then I did a good job.
Yeah.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, doo-doo-doo. Oh, here's some random information for you, chat, since I didn't really do an intro. I've been watching some YouTube videos, so I'm a big fan of fast cars and faster planes. And I recently saw Top Gun in theaters in IMAX, and I found a YouTube channel that has some former fighter pilots that actually review the movie. So they went through every single scene and broke down how realistic the dogfighting was, and also all of the military stuff. And it was shocking both how close they got and some of the things that they exaggerated that I otherwise wouldn't have known. It was some really interesting stuff. I don't know if any of you guys are plane people.
No, just a normal person.
Fair enough. You know, I walked right into that. I deserve that.
I know next to nothing about like military equipment, and
that's fair enough. I know next to nothing about art. That's the beautiful thing we learn.
I never saw the original Top Gun, so I didn't end up seeing the new one in theaters, though I heard it's really good.
I really enjoyed the new one. You don't really need to see the first one to see the second one. They give you all the context that you're going to need, but it does add something to it.
I figured as much, but it was one of those things where it's like, I don't know like anything about it, and yeah. I just don't go to the movies as much. I want to see like Terrifier 2 tomorrow, but they only have like late night show times.
Are you a horror guy?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice. I feel like didn't somebody ask that, like, where are my horror people at? And
yeah.
I'm pretty sure
the horror discussion was before the stream.
Yeah,
dude, I just saw Nope the other day.
Nope's so good.
I want to see that.
I have not seen Nope.
Oh, it's so good.
I won't even give my no spoilers review because even that has spoilers in it. But
I'm with you.
Good.
I'm with you.
But
I will say,
feel like I need to see it.
I've only seen the trailer. I'm.
That's all you should see. It's
yeah,
a very good trailer.
Where can I watch
anything.
it? Is it on?
It's up on.
You can buy it on Amazon now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is probably the first movie I've bought on Amazon in a long time. Not rented, but actually bought.
Yeah, I went out and I bought it this weekend just because, like, I don't even really want to watch it this weekend, but it's like I know I'm going to want to, so I just want to have it.
It's so good.
The last time I was in a theater, I think was Sonic 1, like the Sonic movie, the first one.
Oh yeah, I haven't been in theaters in a while.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Yeah, I want to see Terrifier 2 tomorrow, but need to find time to correct that out. Because I loved the first one.
Dude, Lanny, we should have a horror movie marathon night or something.
I'd be fucking down.
Ooh.
Let's figure it out. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
What was that?
Pay no attention
what
to
Discord's
the
for.
food I'm opening in the back.
What was that werewolf movie that we watched, Mark, where the
Cursed.
werewolf like flipped off?
Cursed.
On their way out? Cursed? Yeah,
Yep.
that was a fun time.
Oh, you mean the one about the werebear?
Listen, I still love that fucking movie.
You can listen. It is
It's
your
Wes
right
Craven.
to love whatever you want. It looked like a bear.
It's Wes Craven.
All right, give me one
Like,
second. I'm gonna go
I
grab
know
it.
it's Wes Craven. That doesn't
It's still
change
a
it.
good movie.
It would not have made my top 10 list for werewolf movies. It's not a bad movie, but I don't think it's good.
Well, it makes my top 10 werewolf movies if we're only doing movies, specifically because there are not a lot of good werewolf movies.
So
I would
will
say Cursed
right
is
now,
probably at like number 8.
I will give you 5. So I will say that American Werewolf in London,
I mean, obviously.
the original Howling,
Obviously.
Dog Soldiers,
Yep.
Ginger Snaps,
Yep.
and I would even put Underworld over it.
I would not put Underworld over it because I don't consider Underworld a werewolf movie.
There are werewolves in it.
There are werewolves in it, but it is not a movie about werewolves. It's actually about the vampires. So that's why I don't put it on the list. I do like the werewolves in it, but I don't consider it a werewolf movie.
You're not a werewolf movie.
I wish I was. Oh, that's right. Marvel has that Werewolf by Night thing that they just put up.
I don't know if that's any
I gotta
good. I
watch
haven't
that.
seen it.
I've heard most
very
people
good things.
enjoyed it, so I've tried really hard to avoid any spoilers. I'm
trying
on
to. I haven't
She-Hulk
even. There's a lot of stuff I need. I need to see the Mandalorian. I need to see Werewolf by Night. I need to see She-Hulk. There's a lot.
You haven't
of
seen
stuff.
any of the Mandalorian yet?
I haven't seen any. I don't have Disney Plus, so I've seen nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. I've only seen like the first 4 episodes.
I've seen
So
all
I have
of
to
it.
like go to
It's very
somebody's
good.
house like the old days and watch it.
I don't know yet if I'm gonna watch Andor or not. Because I don't care. I'm sorry if that's like super.
I'm offended.
I don't care about. There's a lot of stories that
What is it?
live at Andor.
It's about Cassian Andor, the guy from Rogue One.
You haven't seen it? I don't know
I
what
didn't-
it's about, but I'm upset.
Returned.
I didn't really like Rogue One all that much, so I don't think I'm gonna like Andor.
Yeah,
Okay.
then it's not for you.
Yeah,
Now it's my
which is
turn to
totally
BRB.
fine. Like, it's
Oh,
just
okay,
not.
bye.
Do it.
It's not on my list
I-
personally.
I haven't opened Disney Plus since like Kenobi ended.
Dude, She-Hulk is really good.
Is it? I've
Yeah.
heard very mixed things. Like I'm willing to give
People
it a
up-
shot at some point, but
There's a lot of people that complained about the VFX on the trailer, and like that's been their argument for why it's bad, but they haven't actually watched the show. Yeah, sometimes they're a little wonky, but it's a TV show. It's not a movie, so the budget's a little different.
I hear it's more like sitcom-y, and I just don't know if I'm in the mood for a Marvel sitcom. I feel like I'm
is-
very burned out on Marvel, I think is the thing.
That's fair. This doesn't feel like most other Marvel experiences. It's sort of like if Deadpool were more in control.
Hey, Tonk.
Yeah.
So I forgot to mention this. Well, I guess I can mention this in game. You're gonna have advantage when you roll initiative, so you get to roll one more time.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's so because of the flower crown. I'll explain it when Connor comes back. I did something to it.
Oh, wait, you what?
He peed on it.
You
No, I did something, and the thing that I did to it, rude. First of all, second of all, the thing that I did is just gonna give you advantage on your initiative.
Okay. Okay.
The chat's already free. Wait, Bosco, what did you do?
He peed on it, and his urine gives you a plus advantage on.
He's mine.
He was
So
marking his
possessive.
territory.
Nura is very possessive.
I know this song is a little incessant, isn't it?
I love it. I fucking love it. It's my favorite song on all of the playlists of this
Oh,
entire
wow.
website.
Dang.
I
Oh my
wish
God,
I
Ben.
had more. I wish I had more excuses in my own campaign to use it. I only had one town. It was a goblin town, and that place got burned to the ground.
Aww.
Oh,
That sucks.
Because my players told the authorities where it was.
Don't
Oh,
worry,
no.
Lanny. We're gonna rebuild that tavern for you in this campaign.
It's actually one of the reasons I made Ritzel. I want him to be a proprietor of a town.
Well, we're halfway there.
Aw.
Yeah.
Ritzel in his soul, he just wants to build a community. You know, he just wants to.
He just wants to surround himself with friends and people that will
Yeah.
give him money.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is
Those
that
aren't
so
necessarily
wrong?
the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about that.
He just wants a world full of willing rubes. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not helping your case here, buddy.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like I've sold it pretty well.
Yeah, I'm on board. I don't know what you guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason Estic's on. Yeah.
What? What are you trying to imply?
No, nothing at all. You carry on.
Mister
sir.
in the corner giving me side eyes for no reason.
To be fair,
Damn.
those goblins did try to kill us.
It's true. Well,
To be fair,
they only tried to trick you into running into a room full of basilisks in order to take all of your shit.
Yeah,
is
they were
tricking-
also selling slaves, so...
They were taking
Slaves.
part in underworld activities and acting as brokers. They were not the salespeople.
Oh my god.
We're really not helping
were
your
a-
case here.
Lanny,
They were
I'm gonna need you
associated
to.
with the crime.
I'm gonna need you to hammer in that goalpost, okay?
I'm working on it, man. It's going. The ground is very set. It's like near winter. The ground is frozen.
Excellent.
Need a fucking.
Are we
back
all?
by any chance?
Are we all back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So,
so.
Connor, real
Yeah.
quick, point of order.
Uh-huh.
Also, I didn't roll initiative. Why did I get a 12? What the fuck?
Because
That's
you got
last-
a
It's
12.
left over. Yeah.
Weird. Oh,
We
okay.
Yeah.
Did anybody
Hi,
roll initiative?
chat.
Oh,
Hang
by
on,
chat.
I can delete the rest of these.
Okay.
Fine.
And now you can re-roll. Be sure to click your funny thing.
I'll just have to get that 23
Click
again.
my me.
Just
and
as a heads up,
here's that.
Tonk has advantage.
Ritzel is not ready for this.
Do I need
6.
to do it
You're-
again?
You don't need it, apparently.
You're halfway through climbing up my shoulder, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
Up to you.
Do it anyway. You
Okay.
could get higher.
that says wherever I am, I'm like either occupying Estes'
19.
Wow,
space
you rolled
or
Okay, so
directly
keep the
next to him.
22.
Yeah.
Keep the 22.
All right, let's see. It's gonna be a 19, 17.
No,
10,
it's 22
nines.
for Tonk, actually. They had advantage.
Yeah.
Correct. This is 22.
Is there any like prep we had at anything for this, or is
We saw them,
We saw them.
and I have my glaive out already.
Hmm.
Because I
Could I have handed Gherkin to Tonk?
Let me just do something real
Well,
quick
while
here.
you do that, I have to grab fuzzy socks. I'll be right back.
Fuzzy socks.
That sounds.
Is that a dog? This is my dog, Fuzzy Socks.
I kind of want to name
Oh,
that now.
Yeah.
I mean, I named my dog Mr. Steak, so
Hmm. How is Mr.
Yeah,
Steak doing?
he's doing good. He's laying down on his bed behind me.
Oh.
Aren't you good? Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bunny is currently being a beanbag cat.
Bosco, could you roll initiative again for me, please?
I sure can.
Oh, it's coming.
13. Do I get to keep the higher number, though?
Yeah, you do get to keep the higher number. Sorry, I was just trying to change something.
No, you're
It's
good.
So, the pups that I'm sitting right now, one of them is outside the door. He breathes so loud. The mic would absolutely pick it up. So he's sitting outside the door, and he keeps trying to bum rush every time I open it, so he can
I'm-
sit in here.
I'm assuming that Estic has the higher dexterity among the two of you.
He does
Yes.
not.
Yes, I do. You have +2. I have +3. Get fucked.
Why the fuck do you have a +3?
Because I'm awesome.
Because he's Estic.
All right. Well,
You just don't have a low stat.
Yes, I do.
If the intelligence is like that, you're
I
just
have
like,
no
I
mental
don't.
stats. I have no mental stats at all.
Hey, Estic, make an intelligence save.
Okay.
No, thank you.
I win because I
Alrighty.
can't lose because I said so.
so
Hobgoblin.
with that being said, the battle is underway,
And so it begins.
and
What are we
so it
doing?
begins indeed.
Bye, chat.
Starting things out is going to be Tonk.
Chonk.
Okay. Where
Yes.
are they?
Where are what? Estic just shouted at some strange things, and you heard some insectoid noises.
Oh.
Also, at the
Shoopa.
start of your turn, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
What?
what? Me?
Yeah.
Why?
12?
You're fine.
Okay.
You managed
Is
to
this web
not get.
actually web?
It is actually web.
Oh. Okay. Well, if I don't know what's going on, then I guess I'm gonna look around and see if I notice anything. Right?
Yeah, I'd say that you hear the sounds of monsters coming from the 4 directions around here, and as you look in those places, you see the large spider-like creatures.
Okay. Then I guess I will scoosh forward. Can I move? Is this like a bush? Can I move through it or nah?
It is difficult terrain, so you'll be moving at half your normal speed.
Okay, so, but I could go. Whoop, that's not what I meant to click at all. What is my speed? 45.
You're a monk,
okay.
so it should be pretty fast.
Should be very high.
4 or 5. Oh Jesus! How do you do the thing with the
Right
20?
click. If you right click,
20.
it'll make a stopping
where-
point.
Where do you
I'm
wanna go?
just trying to see where I can get to the. Oh wait, so there'd technically be more map this way, right?
Well, yeah, I suppose there would be.
Okay, so I could go like here.
You could literally do that.
Yeah, let's.
And you could
let's...
still do that. Like you could just go all around him.
If you dash, you could get there, but you don't have. You're still in difficult terrain. The entire area between these trees is all difficult terrain.
What level
Oh.
are we? What level are we?
8.
Yeah, you're level 8.
Because they're a monk.
I believe. Oh yeah.
I don't
They
think
can
that
ignore-
bothers me
Yeah.
at all.
Oh no, it's level 9.
Aw.
Ah.
Yeah, I knew
Thanks.
it was a higher level thing. You get the thing that like lets you move through difficult terrain and walk on water and shit. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Even then, even if it's just half of my stuff, I can still end up here and punch this thing.
Okay, that is true. You are a bugbear, so yep.
I'm a bugbear, so
You got that reach.
I'm a reach, and I'm a punch.
Alrighty,
Reach pawn.
punch away.
Bonk. Oh! Oh,
A
it's
natural
a
one.
natural one, actually.
Caitlin?
Yes.
Why are
Make
you
another
rolling?
dexterity saving throw.
Wait,
Why-
Oh no!
wait, why?
'Cause-
Wait,
You're good at
no,
those, though. You're
Connor, no, I feel inspired.
Oh,
Yeah, you do.
You feel
I feel
inspired.
I feel
Do it.
so
All right,
inspired
run,
that I'm gonna
Go
punch
ahead
again.
Go ahead and re-roll your attack then.
This is Tom's
22.
story.
There we
That's
There
way
you go.
better.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
All right, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
I punch. It's
Falcon.
6.
That's still something.
It's something. I punch and then
You could punch again.
I'll punch again.
fucking do it again.
I'll do it for 18.
Yeah,
times to
that
hit.
also hits.
Okay, great. And then I'll do it again. Oh wait, why
Another
can't
one?
the fuck out of the way?
Another one.
That time it's 8.
Alrighty, yep.
And then and then I'm gonna use a key point. I'm gonna do it again
Okay.
with
Flurry
flurry
of
of
blows.
blows. Oh yeah,
Punch.
punch. 27.
That'll hit.
Heat. What?
Spicy.
Get out of the way.
Sorry.
10.
Yep.
And I get a hit again, right?
Yes,
Flurry
you
of
get
blows?
2 for flurry of blows.
That's right. Because I feel strongly. 26.
26, that'll hit. Yep.
And 7. A damage.
Yeah, you lay into this thing with a furious flurry of punches.
Punch.
As this purplish blood begins to spray out of it.
Looks back at Anura and kind of winks.
Anura suddenly has pom poms and is like cheerleading you right now. Kick his ass!
Kick his ass.
All right, and that'll be your turn, I believe.
I don't have to dexterity saving throw anymore, right?
Correct. It was at the start of your turn.
Hooray! Fuck that. Yeah, I'm done.
Alrighty, Estic, you're up.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Would I have advantage since I saw the things?
You saw the things. You did not see the web.
Okay. Fair. Dexterity saving
Like you
throw.
need it.
I might. Never mind. 19.
No, you don't need it.
Yeah, you're
Oh my
fine.
god.
All right. Seeing that Ritzel was trying to climb on my shoulder anyway, I'm going to attempt to help him up as I'm going to activate my Giant's Might. And
Alrighty.
increase to size large. Large boy. I'll put Ritzel on my shoulder.
All right.
Thanks, mate.
Come on! We got fight! We gotta fight!
We got
All
fight.
right.
We got fight.
Did I ever mention how happy it makes me that you sound like Dr. Teeth?
Oh.
I aim to please. I'm gonna presume that I'm still dealing with difficult terrain.
You are in difficult terrain, yes. Basically,
10, 20, 30.
basically this entire area where you're at right now, even though it's not visually represented by the webs all that well, is difficult terrain.
I'm gonna trudge through, bringing Ritzel with me, and this dude is not in reach, so I'm gonna look over my shoulder at Ritzel and say,
All right, you take the first swing.
and I'm gonna dash over, bringing Ritzel closer so that he can swing at him.
Bring him closer. I wish I hit him with my sword.
Oh my god.
All right.
And that'll have
Will that
to
be your
my
turn? All right. Ripper, you're up.
Woo! All right.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, all right. Let me do this first. I really need roll 20 to help me out.
Bruh.
That's a 4.
Wow.
That's a 4.
That is very unfortunate. I'm terribly sorry. As battle commences, you step unfortunately into some of this web, and as you struggle to try and get out of it, unfortunately, the more you struggle, the more it clings to your armor, and you are not considered restrained.
Get webbed cheese grater.
Okay, so I can't move, correct?
Your
But I
speed
can
is
still-
0.
take away- Okay.
But
I can still
your
act.
attack rolls you make have disadvantage, and attack rolls against you have advantage, and you also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. But other than that, you can act.
Okay. Can I cut myself out with my action?
Yes.
Okay. Then I would like to attack the web.
Okay.
All right.
Look out, internet! He's coming for you.
Oh no.
You said it's with disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
When is Bosco not attacking?
That's
the
a
web?
natural 1.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, the more you struggle, the more entwined in this web that you get.
Oh man, Bosco really should have narrated this one.
Okay. Then I would like to, with my bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And it will appear behind the creature that is attacking Tonk. Because I can do it within 60 feet.
All right.
And
What
then I
what
will
form
have
does
a
your
one-
spiritual weapon take?
It will take the form of a Kitana.
A kitana or a katana?
Yep. No, Kitana. What are
So
you,
it's taking
stupid?
the form of the
Sorry.
character from Mortal Kombat. Got it.
Yep.
Kitana.
Kitana.
I imagined a keyblade just with a katana handle.
Yep.
All right. Is your spiritual weapon gets? Oh, right. I'm not the fucking.
Yep.
I think you can hit with that, like right away.
You can. You can.
I'm gonna have
make
it
an
swing,
attack with
yes.
it. Yep. I'm
Correct.
just going to spawn it in here.
Well, does an 11 hit it?
Unfortunately, an 11 does not hit it.
Of course it doesn't. I did a great turn. That's all right.
Oh no.
That's all
So
right.
both,
That'll be turned.
both Bosco and Caitlin are trying to be me today.
I
I'm
did
flattered,
fine.
guys.
Yeah, Caitlin did good.
Well, yeah.
As this-
thanks to that inspiration, definitely.
As this katana apparates out of nowhere, its blade seems to be made of pure midnight, and its hilt wrapped in the gold glowing material reminiscent of a sunset. As this weapon appears. It's very cool looking.
It's very cool, and I promise it will work.
Well,
But
that's going to be your turn. All right.
There, buddy.
Correct.
Anura, you're up.
Question, Connor: is the web magical?
Good continent.
No.
Because Landstride, it says non-magical, difficult terrain. So
It is not magical.
I can move. I can move normally.
Normally.
You can
Okay.
move normally.
So
You're a
I'm gonna
frog
look
of
over
your
at
own
Tonk
kind.
and just be like, "He's got this." And I look over at Ripper, and Ripper's having a bad day. Anura's just gonna
I'm
jump
gonna
like
attack
a.
you. Nope, I'll kill you.
Just gonna jump
Doesn't
right
matter.
over. Gonna jump right over to Ripper and cast. So Anura's gonna just hold out Gherkin, and Gherkin's eyes and mouth will light up a bright light that fills your body with a froggy energy as I cast Freedom of Movement.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know what movement is, but if I can move, that'd be great.
Movement. Sorry, sometimes I slur my words. I mean, movement is what
Movement.
Grimharl does.
I like
Yeah.
the
There you
way you move.
You move.
Yep. So yeah.
Ba-dum.
All right. As Gherkin lets out a cacophonous croak, the vibrations ring out against your armor, Ripper, and you feel the webby restraints around you begin to loosen and fall away.
Yep.
Excellent.
And for my bonus action, I will do I will just pull out my I'll just cast Shillelagh on my hammer and just have it out and ready to go.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
It is now.
Just one last little thing. Just looking up at Ripper as the webs fall away. That was for the flower crown. And Anura will just smile at you like a genuine smile.
Gay?
Shut the fuck up, Bosco.
Oh my god.
They're already in a committed relationship?
It is now.
Come on, dude. Read the
It is now the Ettercap's turn.
Oh, shit, here we go.
This Ettercap up here in the top left-hand corner is going to. Let's see.
You better not web me again.
Uh,
I don't want to get inked either.
Or do I got news for you?
But now you can have both. Call this toll-free number.
1-800-ETTERCAPS.
That might actually work.
Well,
Oh no,
Toll-free.
it's a little too long.
the Ettercap is going to move over here 30 feet in the middle of all of this weapon. And it is going to...
Wep off.
Yes, it is going to lurch back and spit out a stringy white web. I'm going to need Ritzel, Vixelplex, and Estic to make dexterity saving throws.
All right, eh?
I'm gonna kill that one the most.
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
That's-
Not dexterity saving throw. This is a to-hit effect. I'm sorry, and...
Well,
Oh.
never mind then.
Well, that's even
Forget
worse.
that roll you see there. It would have been better if it were real anyway.
Ritzel does a backflip while on Estic.
Yeah!
Hey, Estic, watch. Ha!
Estic does a 23 hit you.
Unfortunately, it does.
You take no damage, but you are now considered restrained.
I hate him.
That will
I
be
respect you
Killed him the
greatly.
most.
that will be his turn. Next up is the Ettercap in front of you. It is going to make a multi-attack against you. It has advantage because you are now restrained. It's going to make a bite attack. 22, I assume, hits you as well.
Yeah, it does.
Alrighty.
Does a 73 hit you?
You take 4 piercing damage.
That's okay.
You also take an
That's
additional
heavy.
3 poison damage.
What?
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
How about stop?
Stop.
23.
Oh, nice.
You are not poisoned, fortunately.
Good.
And then is going to make a claw attack against you.
Whoa! I didn't even hit him.
This guy's rude.
You ran
All I
up
did
and you
was
scared
tell
him.
to fuck off.
Yeah, well, he didn't understand, and now he's angry. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
I'll be there in a minute.
I'll be fine. I'm just angry.
You take 9 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Bruh. Alright. I wanted to be nice and let Ritzel get the first hit, but after that, all bets are off. This thing is dead.
Skittering out from the underbrush comes this Ettercap. It is going to make a multi-attack against you, Anura.
Fuck me up, Chief.
Oh my god, what?
You gotta beat a 13 armor class.
Actually... Well, no, actually, because Ripper is still technically restrained right now. He has to use 5 feet of his movement to escape. He is going to switch his attack to Ripper, as a matter of fact.
You cheeky little... Okay.
No, that
Well,
makes perfect
he's
sense. What are you
he's going
No,
for
no,
the easier target.
Oh yeah, it totally
it
makes
makes
sense.
perfect sense.
He's not
yeah,
mad
oh,
at
yeah.
you, Connor. He's mad at the fucking Ettercap.
Yeah.
Does a
He's mad at the situation.
22 hits you, Ripper?
No, too high.
Darn. If it had hit you,
If it had hit me?
you probably would have taken 8 piercing damage
Oh, that would have hurt a lot. Yeah.
and another 8 poison damage, and you probably would have had to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's messed up. I mean, can I just do one for fun? Just like theoretically, like what would
Sure,
have happened?
sure. Let's see what
It would've been
happens.
an 18.
A hypothetical constitution.
Hypothetically, it would have been an 18.
Fortunately, you would have passed, and you would not be poisoned.
Okay, so that's good.
Had that series of events
Glad we-
occurred.
Yeah.
But they didn't happen, so nothing to worry about.
And he absolutely beefs his claw attack. That was a 3 on the die, plus 4 is a 7.
Mm-hmm.
He should
Yeah.
not have had Taco Bell for lunch.
Scrapes off your armor. And that will leave us with the final Ettercap, who just got completely wrecked by Tonk, is going to use its action to disengage,
Yay.
and he is going to cheese it.
Yay.
So these things do have a survival instinct.
Can you provoke against a spiritual weapon or no?
It is not a creature, so
disengaging.
unfortunately you cannot, and also
Fair
it
enough.
isn't disengaging, so yes.
Yeah, Tonk's just not even gonna... Tonk doesn't give a shit, because now Anura's getting... got.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
Ritzel, Vixel, it's not your turn.
I know, I'm just measuring, calm down.
Well, old Ritsu's gonna do the old read the many-eyed poker face of this thing. That's a 24. Does it have a good poker face?
Let's find out. What is a... Ooh. Probably not.
does that
But let's
mean?
find out. Yeah, no, it would have needed a natural 20, but it does not get that.
So I imagine this thing just kind of like crawled up onto Estic's other shoulder and just started like bite, claw. Estic's just kind of like wincing at
Yeah.
He's like holding his arms straight out with his face like leant back. It's like, come
It just chewing at a gap in your greaves, just...
So I walk up to it. And with my dagger of stabitude, that's a 24 to hit as well. Hot damn.
That'll definitely hit it.
That'll be 6 damage plus surprise, and another 15. Why is it
Oh my
always
God.
50? I
You're,
swear
like,
to God.
consistent
Hold on,
with
I'm going to
that.
scroll back up. I swear every single sneak attack has been 15.
No, one's been like 16, I think, before.
Maybe, but I
Just
don't
that
know. This feels
slight
very,
deviation.
very familiar. All right,
Listen.
whatever. An additional 15 surprise damage.
Yeah, that hurt it a lot.
And that was my bonus action, my action, and I don't really have a move action as I'm standing up here on Estic. Is there anything I can do to potentially help him with this entanglement, or would that be an action?
If you've got another dagger, you can make another bonus action attack.
My bonus action was reading him, so.
Then unfortunately, there's
insightful fighting is. All right. then,
unfortunately there's nothing you can do on your turn to help him in that case.
I thought you
I
just
will help
called
you with that.
Connor mom.
Mommer?
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, thank you, Mommer. That'll be my turn.
No problem, sweetie. Tonk, it's now your turn.
Let's see. That's like 50 away. But even at double, it's only half, right?
Yes.
But I can
Cool.
go.
Does the difficult terrain stop here?
Yeah, you're not in the webs at the moment, so you don't have to make a dexterity saving throw at the start of your turn.
I'm not. Oh, they're over here.
You would be passing into difficult terrain if you went through here.
Oh.
So,
Yes.
so I think you. I think
the
you'd have to
visuals
go
of
like this.
the visuals of the web don't really help much, but yes, this entire area basically is difficult terrain.
It's
All
why
of
they're
it.
so treacherous. You can't even see them all on
Yes.
the map.
So I could get to like what here-ish with 45.
Yeah, I'd say you'd get to 45, run it down. Yeah, you'd probably get there. I do believe you have an ability that lets you dash as a bonus action,
I
however.
do.
If you would like to use it.
I would.
Like, oh yeah, that's.
I think that's a wise
great
decision.
idea.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not at a normal place. I want to be here. Dink. I can go that far, yeah?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
use your bonus action and spend a key point to use Step of the Wind, then you can get there.
Yes. And Tonk is just gonna, like, because Hanura is so short, just punch the thing over top of her.
All right, you punch the thing for God's sake.
Oh, you messed up now.
Ow!
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, that's another natural
That's a
one,
nat one.
but low severity, so nothing else happens.
Okay, great.
That's 2
So
in this battle alone.
I was already inspired once, so that's gone now, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just my second time then. Just swing and a miss, and we're gonna come back and try it again.
Hey, we're team players. We're sucking up the ones for everybody else. There you go. 21.
21, that'll definitely hit.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that because that's 7, and we like that one.
Which
and
is
then,
a derivative of 21.
So I will another key point and do more punches with flurry of blows.
All right, give me 1 second here, just subtracting its health.
I don't want to wait, Connor.
I don't want to wait for his life to be over.
You know who we right now.
I
Go
just
for it.
want to press the button. Yeah.
Yes.
17.
Hits.
Hitzel, Vitzel, Plick.
As your fist crashes into the overly muscular form of the Ettercap's
And does
head.
11 damage.
Good golly.
And then I do it again.
Oh yeah,
16
that'll hit.
for 6 damage.
Oh yeah, once again, just absolutely raining blows down on this thing. He is looking pretty rough at the moment.
Gives a nasty scowl to the Ettercap in the hopes that it will also skitter off.
Skedaddle.
All right. And if that's your turn, that'll bring us over to
My turn.
Estic.
I'm pissed. I'm gonna fire my polearm.
Estic is pissed.
I don't think
Alrighty.
a glaive is a firearm.
Watch
I'm
me.
a fire in my polearm. All right. If you're swinging at this thing, it'll be with disadvantage because you are still restrained.
Okay. Eventually, I'll remember how to do this. There's a hotkey for it somewhere, and I can't.
I know
find
this
it.
is.
You're
in
a hotkey.
somewhere.
Whoa.
There it is.
Whoa!
17
Whoa.
That does hit.
for 14 slashing damage.
Yikes.
God.
And for my second attack,
Uh-huh.
natural one.
It's about
Oh
time.
my
Good.
God.
Good.
What?
But no, it isn't, because I'm not capable of failing in front of my fellow goblin kind. I'm going to utilize my saving face.
I feel like we should be cueing Yu-Gi-Oh music whenever.
Yeah,
this
we
happens.
really should.
Hold on a
Uh,
second.
Unfortunately, however,
Objection.
I
What?
don't actually know. Maybe I won't do this because I don't know if that negates a nat 1. I would get an additional point on my attack, but I don't think that negates an act 1. So let me not do that. And we'll
Sure. I will say
with the
even if you did activate it, you still wouldn't be able to hit its AC.
That's okay.
Oh.
I was trying to
Oh, there you
avoid
go.
the nat 1 is what I was trying to do. But
Yes.
so is it just normal severity?
Actually, make a strength saving throw.
Oh.
Strength saving throw. Am I at disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Oh
Oh, it's another
my
one. There's
God.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
That's the mark I
happening?
remember.
All right, that's 2 in a
Jesus.
row for those playing the home game.
Does your being a giant give you any benefits to strength saving throws?
Yes.
That was another natural one, by the way.
Advantage. I have advantage.
Then go ahead and
Do
roll it
you?
again.
I have advantage. 17. If it was
Alright, you
another
managed
nat
to-
1, I would have just left.
You
I would have
managed
just
to-
walked away.
You manage to hang on to your glaive, and it does not get wrenched from your arms due to the webbing.
All right, come on. This is not fun anymore.
I am going to bonus action. I'm going to bonk him.
All right.
With the butt end of my polearm.
You will
Wildly
bonk him.
British.
Give him a bonk.
21.
Bonk on the head.
With disadvantage.
Fuck.
I believe in you.
Not that it
21
matters.
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 9 bludgeoning damage.
That is just enough to kill it.
Oh, okay. Then I won't do the extra 1d6 then.
Boom.
Get fricked.
Bonk on the head.
As the opposite end of your polearm comes crashing into the side of its head, it splatters, and purplish blood begins to leak out of its now vacant stump as you've slain this foe.
Now, making sure that the enemy is dead, but still quite unable to move. Estic's gonna look over to his shoulder pal and say,
Can you help me with these webs? I'm really stuck right now.
Will do, mate. I'm just a little bit slower than everybody else and these spiders.
Take your time.
Ritsu likes long lunches.
Oh my God.
He's got a sign up over his hat that just says back in 5.
Oh my. No.
All right, I assume that's going to be the end of your turn.
That's it.
It is now Ripper's turn.
Well, in true Ripper fashion, I am going to use 5 feet of movement to tear myself out of these webs. I will
Vintage
give
Ripper.
my comrade a nod, thanking them for their assistance, and then I will attempt to repay the favor.
I mean, if he
will
was the
put-
real Ripper, he wouldn't need help. But
Oh my goodness! Don't antagonize.
Did you forget about? Okay, I'll have this fight with you off stream.
We are full of beans tonight. I
That's
love
fine.
it.
Yeah.
This needs to work. Ripper is going to put his fingers together and say, "Si-sa, jutsu!" And the guy to the north needs to make a charisma saving throw. The guy up here.
A charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
How self-conscious is it?
How does a 6 sound?
A 6 sounds great. Everybody will watch as Ripper throws out his hand, and as he closes it into a fist, the thing is going to pop out of existence as I cast Banishment.
Okay.
The thing reels up, and this force of starlight and goldish purple energy begins to radiate and goes.
Jesus Christ.
That was
I am-
really sharp.
I am
yeah, that
suddenly
was-
struck with PTSD.
that was a real mean frequency.
Since we're technically in another plane, I like to imagine it just popped into my bar.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Welcome to the wandering.
The dudes on break are like, oh fuck.
Welcome to
as-
the cheeky ass. Ah!
As
Oh
this
yeah, you
thing
have
just
two
goes.
bars.
Pop.
Is that from this plane of existence, or is it a different plane?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Well,
we
we'll
have
know
no
in a
idea.
minute, won't we?
You do need to concentrate on that for a minute. Just
I
FYI.
concentrate on it for a minute, and that'll be turn now that I'm free.
Now that we found free water.
Oh yeah, you can use 5 feet of your movement to be relieved of your restraints as
He
well.
did that first.
He did.
Correct.
He relieved
Which I did.
himself.
Also, spiritual weapon goes away because I have to concentrate on this now.
I don't think spirit weapon is concentration.
You are correct.
Find out.
It is not. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, clerics, man.
Why is that not a whatever?
It's
then I'm gonna
wee
use
wee
my,
good.
Then I'll use my bonus action to move it 20 feet of movement, and
Okay.
it will move. It will move towards us, just 20 feet.
All
is
right.
the most I can move it.
Can Tonk hear that?
Hear what?
The thing moving. 'Cause it
Not
would go
unless you
through
can
the
hear
bush,
it cut
right?
through the wind, and I think you're distracted by the sounds of combat.
Maybe.
You did see it appear in front of you suddenly and take a swing at your foe.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
You know what? I got my eye on you, sword.
Yeah.
Hey, sword, cut it out.
Ah. Just
Thank you, thank you.
Connor, take him out.
He can't.
All
I
right,
killed
that
the thing
is
that was
turn.
threatening me.
Activate it. Anura, it is now your turn.
Yeah. Anura will kind of like swivel the hammer in her hand and then really look at this thing and just be like, nah. And then pull out Gherkin. And Gherkin's eyes will erupt in fire as I point blank this Ettercap with a produce flame spell. 19.
Well,
Yes.
That's an ouch.
Yep.
ow.
Or 12 fire damage to this
goodbye.
Ettercap.
Wow.
That's a cantrip.
Does produce flame also affect things near
The
the
web?
target that are flammable?
I don't know.
What's the description on produce?
Let me find the description.
Because I know a few of those fire spells will just like burn away anything that's also flammable.
I'm looking, sorry. I don't know how to like show the spell text. I'm used to roll 20 sheets.
Tonk shrugs. Guess I'll
You can-
die.
Hang on. It's produce flame, you said?
Yeah, produce
Yeah.
flame. Oh, okay. So flicker. The flame remains there for the duration and harms neither you nor your equipment. The flame sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. The spell ends if you dismiss it. Da-da-da.
I think the spells usually like this will specify
You can
if
attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. When you cast this spell, or as an action on a later turn, you can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of you. Make a ranged spell attack on a hit. The target takes 1d8 fire damage, so it does not affect surrounding stuff.
Yeah, it would usually specify if it lights things on fire around you. So no.
I just wasn't sure if it did or not.
But
fire bolt might.
It does take that 12 damage, and it looks very upset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet it does. I will then, for my bonus action at first level, healing word on our good friend Ripper for 8 health back.
Hey.
Yeah,
Produce
bolt
flame
would
is
do it,
a
by the way.
cantrip, I believe, so that is kosher.
Yep. Tonk, did you take any damage?
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
I
So
like how
Ripper,
you're like, wait, is all of the people I like? Okay, cool. Then yeah, you can have it.
Well,
Priorities.
Anura has
Everybody else is
priorities.
fine,
I'm
right? Like,
sorry.
you're not missing like 1 or 2 because I can give it. It's no big deal.
Would you
Anura
like
has
to make a
priorities.
check
I'm
for
sorry, my
Airborne?
guy. But yeah, that's it. Action, bonus action, and I don't want to provoke by getting away from this thing. So yeah.
All right, it's now the Ettercap's turn. The Ettercap, seeing that its fate is probably sealed here, is going to use its action to disengage.
Oh, get the fuck back here.
No, the fuck
Oh.
you don't.
He's gonna disengage through a tree.
Well, I'm assuming
You
he
better
runs
believe
under
it.
the tree.
Yeah. This is their home
Unbelievable.
turf.
Immersion
Makes sense.
broken
True.
again. Gosh.
That tree was probably its high school.
I graduated from Tree High. Yeah, it
The
was,
problem is Tonk runs faster.
I was salutatorian.
It is now Ritzel's turn.
Is that thing still on the map?
It is. It
Yeah.
only has a 30 feet movement speed.
How far away am I? Probably very.
Very
You are
far.
85 feet away.
Yup. That's
Not my
That's a
concern.
nope.
I'm cutting Estic free.
I
All
can
right.
throw you.
Make an attack roll.
An attack
Don't
roll.
hit me.
hit him.
Oh,
Bill.
no.
Hit the
see.
web, not me.
Please
Natural
don't,
one.
do it.
Don't
Please
worry.
Don't do it.
Don't worry. I was also thinking about opening up a barber shop.
16.
That hits.
All right. That strand of web is taking 9 piercing damage and 20 surprise damage.
Whoa.
All you needed was for it to be an inanimate object.
Yeah.
Hey.
Surprise
Oddly
the hell out of that web.
The 20 sneak attack damage does actually put you over what you need to break him out of that, because it had 15 hit points.
Ooh.
And you are now free of the Ettercap's web.
I'm free.
Estic.
Last after 10,000 years.
Free falling.
How long does web last, by the way?
Estic isn't a Power Rangers villain. Though,
This web is
Not yet.
unique.
He just grew. He just grew.
Oh my god, you're right though.
Yeah, I just need Power Rangers to fight.
Make my Estic grow.
Connor, you
My-
know what you know what you have to do with the cult.
That's beautiful.
We need
Oh
to
my
fight
God,
the
make
Power
them-
Rangers.
Make them Sentai.
Was that everything?
Bristol, is that your turn?
I'm not running after that thing. It's not worth my fucking time. So yeah, it's my turn.
We could
Alrighty.
fastball special it.
Tonk.
That'll bring us to Tonk.
That would be on your. You know what? Fine. I use my bonus action to cut him free. I will save my action if he wants to hurl me at that thing.
Get it, Tonk.
Tonk's just gonna let it run.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just it's running away. So Tonk's just gonna like kind of wave after it, like bye.
Bye, friend.
And that's Tonk's turn.
All right.
I'm about to take a lot of bludgeoning damage.
It'll bring us over to Estic.
Is the web still active?
The web is still there.
Okay. I'll turn towards Ritzel.
I think I can get you to him. You wanna finish him off?
Yeah, I'm down for whatever, mate.
Yeah,
Whatever makes you
alright.
feel good.
This is gonna be great. Hang on.
1, 2, 3. That's my full movement, and I'm going to throw Ritzel at the Ettercap.
Make
Fuck's sake.
make
Oh my
a athletics check.
Athletics.
As a giant.
I don't
Oh,
have
God.
disadvantage anymore. Oh my god,
Ooh,
15. I have a
not
plus
great.
10.
That's a 5. That is a 5.
Uh-huh.
As a
Damn.
giant, do you still get advantage, or?
It's only on strength saving throws and strength
okay.
checks.
All right, so you managed to make it to about here, Ritzel.
I've gotten you so much further. Sorry, bad arm!
Quick question: do I get caught in the web?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. Well, you're good at these.
You know what? You already made one earlier.
All right.
Yeah, that passes anyway.
I'm twisting and turning through there. Has
Perfect
this thing been,
football spiral.
has this one been damaged already?
Yes.
Very. That's why it's running away.
It's also
All
40
right.
feet now.
I
got you over halfway there.
It's true.
Are you living on a prayer, though?
Always.
Whoa!
I am going to.
Although dagger
produce-
range is what, 2060?
Well, I'm going to produce from my like the inside of my coat a dart. Like there's a series of darts on the inside of my vest. I'm going to hurl one at it.
All right.
As I'm not going to unfurl my dagger from its cane. Watch out! That's a 16.
That'll hit.
All
go.
right. Do I get sneak attack on this?
No one's around it,
No.
sadly.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get my read on this one, so that's 11. Oh, sorry, that's to hit again. My bad. Hold on. 6 damage.
6 damage. It is still alive,
No!
but just
right.
barely hanging on
Can
as
it-
you appear to
can
have
it-
nicked something vital.
Is this thing immune to poison? If
No.
not, make a con save.
Make a
He's made a
Constitution
12.
save. That is a 6.
It has failed the con save of my poison.
Woohoo! Well, it's poisoned.
It's basic poison. Does anybody know how much that does?
Does it do extra damage, or is he just afflicted with poison? The condition?
Poisson.
I'm pretty sure it does additional damage for like dipping a dart in it. 1d4.
1d4. Go ahead and roll it.
Well,
Let me go ahead and 2.
That is
Poison.
just enough.
oh my god!
Let's go!
Oh my god.
As the fastball special is alive.
I throw the dart. It sinks into its neck. It keeps running. Then it just like its eyes go blank. It tumbles to the ground. Ritzel does a somersault, lands like arms to the back, just posed.
As the Ettercap falls before you. You've survived this encounter.
Dude,
I turn back to Estic and give him a thumbs up.
He just raises both hands in the air with his glaive over his head. Yeah!
And then I go about picking webs out of my outfit.
God.
As I walk over and recollect my dart. Also, I need to get rid of one of my vials of poison.
Nice. Nice. Good job, everybody.
Ripper is gonna look over at Tonk and just give them a very slow nod.
Also,
recognizing
that
what
freedom
they
of
did.
movement lasts an hour, by the way.
Oh, good.
Alrighty.
Tonk
Wait.
is gonna shoulder Anura and then walk up to Ripper, kind of look him over.
Ripper's gonna stand very still, like, I don't know, a shy dog looking over a person.
You're not an officer.
Ripper's just gonna kind of turn his head curiously.
You're not gonna arrest me.
No. Why would I arrest you?
For crimes I didn't commit.
So even more of a reason not to arrest you.
Picks up Anura and walks away.
Jesus, mine.
Only-
Which direction do you walk?
The only crime you're guilty of is being too strong.
walks into a web.
Which direction does Tonk walk? Do they walk back towards the floating sword?
No.
Do they even see it? Okay.
No,
if you see that sword, you will watch as Ripper just kind of holds out his hand, and with the flick of his wrist, it will disappear into nothing.
Also, Connor, I have to ask, like a kid asking about the homework, what happens after a minute? With a certain spell being concentrated on?
Banishment, hold on. If I hold on to it for a minute, they don't come back.
No, only if it's from a different plane. If it's from this plane, it was put in a pocket dimension and comes back at the end of a minute.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of a
Unless this world works
minute,
differently.
If you are sticking around for a minute, are you?
Well, before the end of that minute, I would like to examine this dead creature over here.
Okay.
Presumably, this is something I haven't seen before. Yes.
It's possible that you might have encountered one of these things before. Roll a nature check.
Oh boy. Nat 1.
Oh my god.
Nope.
How?
I'm back, baby. I talked shit earlier, and now I have more nat 1s than everybody else. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, no, I've definitely never seen this before.
The one thing that you learn about these creatures is that apparently they can pop back in and out of reality because...
Holy fuck!
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Ettercap just sort of has his arms spread out and looks around from side to side.
Actually, I guess by this point, Ritzel would have been over here gathering his dart. But
at end of a minute, also, I would shrink back down to normal size. Yep. the balloon deflating.
The lone Ettercap that is still alive looks side to side and starts running.
Oh my god, there's another one!
Is this space clear up here? Or is it webbed?
It is webbed. Basically, this entire area between the trees is webbed.
Sorry, bro.
Yep, sorry, bud. Gotta let it go.
No, I don't.
Thank God.
What?
No,
Why?
I fucking don't. I can
What are
dash
you
to
doing?
it.
I'd like to imagine there was like half a second of just an awkward pause of like we make
Let's
eye
just let it
contact
kick
with
the
the
shit out of
Ettercap, and then he just fucks it, just cheeses it.
Estic will chase it forever.
Can I dash to him?
Sure.
Oh my God.
You can only get to 30 feet, though, if it's half movement, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sorry, buddy.
That's
Yeah,
2.
sorry, dude.
2 you've taken from me, Bosco.
Yep, sorry, bud.
Aw.
That's strike 4, dude. I have to kill you now.
That is strike 4. You could try.
I will succeed.
The Ettercap runs off into the distance, never to be seen again. And you are left to your devices.
Is Tonk trapped in the web that they walked into?
Now that you know that this entire area is basically all webbed up, if you're careful, you could probably just
Tonk
navigate it
was
safely.
not careful because Tonk was walking away from Ripper after like knowing that they're not going to get arrested.
Make a dexterity
So-
saving throw.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, 20.
You're fine.
Off 20.
Okay,
Flaccid
great.
20. Good.
Hooray.
Anura's piggybacking like Yoda right now.
Deftly walks through webs and continues towards the path, I suppose. Right?
Yeah, if we got nothing left here.
Likewise,
Nothing but
Ripper's on the
sadness and
path.
failed dreams.
All right. You
I
all.
believe it's a boulevard of sad dreams.
Wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
When the critters spawn.
What is...
Before you go?
I think I'm having a stroke.
Yeah, you might be.
This is what a stroke is like.
As you continue along the path, it takes you eventually. The dirt path leads to a densely forested area. Following a break in the tree line.
Oh.
Eto ano.
Oh.
Eto ano domo arigato.
Nani o deimashita?
Hang on.
That wasn't very daijobu of you.
Go
Gomenasari.
sorry,
I'm gonna
boy.
I knew it was
stab
coming. I knew it
all
was.
of you with one blade.
Doshite.
Dear
Good
Mark,
talk.
you
Way to
say-
die, though, dude.
Caitlin, I got my degree in this language and spent 3 years listening to people pronounce it that way. Please.
in this restaurant, we
Actually
say
have
welcome.
PTSD.
Sugoi.
Nani?
Nani?
Oh my god!
She just. Following a break of the trees, you come across an area that. You come across some signs that tell you that this area might be inhabited. As you break through the tree line, you see gnarled bushes and dead or diseased trees that surround a run-down wooden shack. A wisp of smoke rises up from a rotted-out hole in the roof that's lined with fungus. South of the shack is a low stone wall that forms the perimeter of a large hole. While east of the building is a larger wooden structure covered with creeping vines.
Is there any valuable shit? Immediately.
I steal the shit.
Well, let's find out. As...
Oh.
Whoa!
Another map?
Whoa!
What?
Maparu.
John never has 2 maps at home.
1 square equals 5 feet.
Wow.
Okay.
Dude,
What's
we've
that?
made it to the
What's
Savage
that?
Garden.
What's that
Strange
weird
bit of
blacked out spot in the top?
Graffiti they have down there.
It's the title of this area, which is a spoiler for
Oh.
the stuff. And let me just go ahead and...
The Mimic Shack!
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Now!
Can't believe this
No.
mimicked an entire
Sorry,
shack.
sorry.
Now?
I put myself
Meow.
on the map. But
Meow,
Connor got
meow,
it.
meow, meow, meow.
Hello there.
Hi.
General Kenobi.
Kenobi, I see you. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable lunch.
Okay. I do not. Somebody please animate General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi with steamed hams, please. I need that in my life.
Oh.
I will.
General
I will-
Grievous, welcome. Hope you're
I will
prepared for an
glad-
unforgettable luncheon.
I will gladly provide my Obi-Wan Kenobi voice.
Oh my god.
Yeah. As you approach, why don't you all go ahead and make me perception checks?
I would
boy.
love to.
I'm gonna percept the hell out.
Maybe
of it.
27.
I don't know
19.
if I feel like perceiving
22,
anything right
baby!
now. I got a 7, so not really feeling the perception.
Caitlin, I'm so sorry.
And I got a 15.
Tonk, you're
doing
busy.
great, though.
You're busy pulling like webs out of your fur and stuff.
It's the worst. It's everywhere.
But for
I'm
the
not
rest of-
having a good time.
For the rest of
Nura's,
you,
like,
as you come a
helping.
bit closer, the sound of voices suddenly emerge from the shack. One occupant cackles wickedly as other 2 voices emit muffled whimpers and groans.
Ah,
Oh.
old ladies, don't worry, I'm good with them.
Where is the sound coming from?
Inside the shack.
Here, I imagine. Ooh, wow, it's a
Um,
really slow ripple.
Is there?
Are we free to move about the cabin?
Yeah?
Cool.
The captain has indicated so.
Are there windows along the sides
Uh,
or any little cracks we could peep through?
let me
Are there any
see.
girls there?
JK, they're in front of the door, so don't worry about it.
I was gonna go up and give it a knock. I was gonna go say hello. My name's Ritzel Victor, a traveling salesman.
Are there
It's
any
my- it's my thing.
girls there?
If you step out of my way, please.
If they are, I want to bang them.
Oh,
Thank you.
wow.
Whoa.
Ritzel steps up to the door and
I got your back, buddy. Don't worry about it.
The sound
No
of
one will
cackling
stab you in the
abruptly
back.
stops.
I swear to God, if there's 3 old ladies and they try to dress us up, I'm gonna call fraud.
I clear my throat.
This is fucking rude.
Sorry, I'm just looking at something.
I'm furious.
Who's
Also,
there?
is there meant to be music by any? Is there meant to be music by any chance? Because maybe I just don't hear it.
No, it's nothing.
Don't
playing.
worry about it.
Hello, my name's... Hello, my name's Ritzel Vixelplix. I was just travelling through the area. Heard you fine ladies inside and wanted to give my introductions.
Ritzel Vixelplix? What a wonderful name! And
I
what
thought
brings
so.
you to this part of the forest here?
Well, I'm a travelling salesman, you see, and I'd like to, entrepreneurize all over here and see what she's got to barter with.
Barter? And what are you selling, young man?
Connor,
I
can I-
have... Go on.
Can I insight the voice?
Sure. What are you trying to incite
the
it
whole
for?
show?
I want to know, before I even look at what's happening, I turn away from the screen. I want to know, like, does she seem like she's probably evil?
From the
does
sound
she
of about
sound
7 or 8 words,
evil?
does she sound like she might want to engage in initiative?
You're
Yeah.
inciting to see if she is evil.
If she
Checking
sounds
for evil.
if checking for evil, yeah,
Checking for
Does she-
evil?
yeah.
Wait, is the cabin made out of candy?
Well,
That is a
just-
very good question. Is this gingerbread?
I just want to know.
He hasn't said no.
She doesn't sound evil.
I don't like the way that you said that.
To be fair,
Sorry.
none of us sound evil.
Okay, all right, okay.
Incorrect. I do
Pronunciation
sound
on
evil.
sound.
You do not sound evil.
What do
I
you
do.
have to barter with, I wonder?
Oh, all sorts of magical gewgaws that you might find interesting. Lots of things from lands far off and distant places.
Magical gewgaws? I love those. Why don't you come inside, young man, and we can discuss business.
Oh, well, if I'm being invited, I will gladly enter. If you don't need all
Vampire!
for me.
Kill it!
Oh my god.
Of course.
Do they open the door?
The door creaks open.
I'm ready to stab in case they try to attack him.
I'm just standing there kindly, like, leaning forward on my cane.
I don't
The
ready
door-
action to hide.
Yeah.
The door
what
creaks
do-
open slightly, and you can only just barely see inside of this hut.
I can only just barely see inside the hut. Is it dark inside?
It is dark inside.
Well, with my dark vision and my goggles of the night, I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Oh my god.
So, what
Even-
does this place look like in the dark?
Even with your dark vision, the door is only open like a crack.
Very well.
I can't really fit.
I shove the door open more.
Okay? You shove the door open, and inside of the shack is a terrible state of disrepair. The only contents of note are a ramshackle bed, a scratched-up table, a warped wooden shelf with several containers on it, a fireplace with wooden spoons and ladles hanging from hooks above it. And to your left, you see 2 figures that are bound and gagged on the floor.
These figures, humanoid?
They do appear to be humanoid.
Oh, I see you's having a party in here.
Do I see where the voice emanated from?
You do not.
Fuck it, I step in.
Oh, okay, bye.
Well,
The
I guess
door
I'm gonna have
slams
to-
shut behind you as you step in.
Oh,
I was ready for that.
yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Sometimes you just gotta play into it.
Out of my way, Ripper.
I'm gonna try to open the door. Is it
Get
locked?
out of my
As
way.
stepping out from the shadows is a horrid, blue-skinned old bag.
Now then, let's see what you have to offer, little man.
Of course. What might you have to trade with? I notice you've got two fellas over there. How much is they's worth to you? I've run a little low on meat.
Oh, I don't think you'll be getting much meat from those dryads. Seeing as how, unless you're on a vegetarian-based diet.
Not particularly, but they'd make great toothpicks, though, yeah?
I like the way you think, little man.
I give her a wink.
Well, down to business then, I suppose. What sort of magical implements might you be interested in? I've got scrolls. I've got fancy magic gewgaws from all over the place. I'm just curious what piques your fancy.
I do like trinkets and whatnot. Show me what you have.
I pull out a compass.
Well, this fella right here, it'll always point in the direction that you wants to travel. So long as the direction you wants to travel is north.
So a compass.
I don't think of it in such menial ways, no. It points at a hidden treasure. Far up north. Nobody's found it yet.
Do you believe this?
No.
Then make a deception check.
Oh
There
my
it is.
God.
Come on.
Also,
You
we're
got
in,
it.
a weird, we're in a weird book dimension. That compass
Oh, that's
may
a
be-
10.
Ah,
Well, she just barely managed to beat you out
Oh.
with an 11.
I'm giving her a
Oh, wow.
smile. So how does she
you
reply?
would've- you-
She gets a little crooked grin.
I see. I don't think we'll be doing business, but perhaps I
very
could
well
see if
then.
I can make a toothpick out of you.
As she claps
hold
her
on.
hands.
Ritzel holds up his hands.
Oh, hold on. I was just testing you to see if you meant for real business.
I
might
see.
not stop her.
Look, there's plenty of things I've got, all right?
This is tense.
Is she still?
I'm sure I'll find out what they are eventually. Girls!
And she claps
Oh,
her
so let-
hands. And stepping out from the shadows are another two similarly blue-skinned hags.
No,
And that's where we're
hold
going
on.
to end the session for this evening.
Oh no! Oh damn!
Ritzel,
Can
I
I
just
at
want to say,
least-
Ritzel's reaching into his pocket real quick because he thinks he has something that all three of them will like.
Can I at least shove fucking Ripper out of the way?
I was trying to open the doors, so
There's a faster way. I will break this door. Anyway,
I guess
goodbye,
we'll have to
Austin.
figure that out next week.
Oh,
Bye, Austin.
Adios,
Bye,
Austin.
Austin.
Goodbye, Austin.
No.
So
You
now
can't
I'm gonna
kill
be
Ritzel.
so now I'm gonna be a witch too. It's,
A were-wizard
Oh.
and a witch. Wow.
or a toothpick. I don't know.
Both seem like useful items, if you ask me.
We'll see.
True.
All right. Have a goodbye, Austin.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun. That was a good session.
Oh dear.
I hope we're prepared for the next session. It's going to be funny.
Begin, save, Ritzel, start.
I want to know, how ramshackle does this shack look?
It looks awful.
I will never not
Great.
walk directly into danger as Ritzel. It's not fun any other way.
Yeah.
It is what
I see.
your character's existence calls for.
Being Ritzel is chaos.
He's like the reverse of Rumpelstiltskin. He doesn't
Yeah.
bring danger, he finds danger. I'm really
Indeed.
scared though, because we just became best friends this season, and I can't lose you.
Well, you're gonna have to break down the door.
Tonk ran away and got in a relationship with Anura, so you're my only friend now.
Oh no!
What the fuck? We're still your friends.
Wait, what?
Just
not how-
Ritzel.
That's not how friends work. There's one or none.
Well,
Only
Oh.
Ritzel.
while we work out these emotional issues, Kaylin, where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me all over the internet at Boobs McBalrog. I am going to be streaming tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. PST. Gonna be playing some Fallout with someone from the Gateway crew at the helm, so to speak. That is all for me.
All right. Bosco, where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me on twitch.tv/HeyMrRabbit tomorrow, streaming Soul Hackers 2. It's going to be a lot of fun. We normally start around 4 p.m. PST. And you can find me on twitch.tv/DistortionDevil playing through the Yakuza game Judgment, where we're going to do crazy Ace Attorney things in a Yakuza game.
All right.
Indeed. Laney Pator, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Well, when I'm not running headlong into the Hag Hut, you can find me all over the internet at Lanny Pator. Tomorrow, probably in the afternoon, I'm going to be finishing up a Plague Tale Innocence over on twitch.tv/Lanny Pator, because tomorrow night I want to go and try and find a time to see Terrifier 2 in theaters while it's still out there. Beyond that, on Monday, if you're not all role-played out, feel free to tune in at 5 o'clock Central Time for The Ties That Bind. The party just discovered that there is a underground community of Duergar not too far outside of the city they are currently managing. And they may or may not be possessed by eldritch horrors. So trying to figure that out, all while there is a gathering force of demons in the north, a dragon to the west, and all sorts of other fun things that come with running a city. So tune in and find out how they're going to deal with that. But that's me. Thank you kindly.
Alrighty. Mark Allen Jr., where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me on twitter.com at Mark Allen Jr., here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming, and you can follow the adventures of my fat sleepy cat bunny on Instagram at Chonk4Life. Go check out soccer shows. I'm in 3 of them right now. Go watch Shoot Goal to the Future. Go watch Awashi. And also, if you got kids and want to watch some family-friendly stuff with them, check out Street Football. You might also find it under Foot de Rue if you want to watch it in French. But if you watch it in English, you'll hear me all over that show. There's 2 episodes out on YouTube already, and new episodes every Tuesday. I play something like 30 characters in this show, so definitely lots of me all over. Check that out. And otherwise, maybe see you Tuesday for potentially some more Sonic 06. I'll confirm for sure when I know on my Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, that's a great place to keep up. Other than that, that's it for me.
Alrighty. Therapod, where can they find you and what are you up to?
They can find me over at twitch.tv therapodart, no underscore there, where the underscore is my Twitter, twitter.com therapod_art. There I post my art, all manner of bullshit. Yep, I stream on Monday. I have another Thursday D&D game. I'm also here for Ravenloft on Wednesdays. Lots of D&D games on stream. Commissions are open, and yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah.
And they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow we're going to be playing the final game of the Legacy of Kain series, Legacy of Kain Defiance. And hopefully it doesn't break everything.
Hopefully
again.
it doesn't defy you.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't defy me. Yeah. As we go in this last leg of this journey going through Legacy of Kain series. And after that, who knows? Who knows what I'll be playing after that? We'll have to see when we get there. But yes. Yeah, and this episode is brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice!
That's right. Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head on over to dieharddice.com, use the code Unexpectables, you can save 10% on your order.
Whoa!
My.
That's so many percents.
Wow.
Whoa! Whoa! And with that,
out of tune recorder.
No, I love it. I love it so much. It makes my soul smile.
let's see what we've got here in terms of bits and subs. We've got River Rat. Thank you for the 100 bits. Sending good vibes. Pixel Belladonna. Thank you for the 16 months. Don't know how long I'll be in on this one, but I just want you to know it'll be my 22nd birthday on Monday.
Oh.
And I'm very happy Gobtober is happening.
Happy God birthday.
Yeah.
Blizzards of Lizards, thank you for the
I love
24
that
months
name.
of Prime.
That's amazing.
Mr. Snacks, thank you for the 16 months. Henry Skellerman, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Dexel Ninja. And thank you for the 44 bits. Is it possible to give a tree an aneurysm? Because at this rate, they might find out by the end of the night.
Yeah.
Oh, Feanor was fine. He's been around for a long time. He's seen some shit.
With us.
He was very patient.
You should have seen the Elven 70s.
Fucking goblins.
He really went out on a limb for us.
Oh,
Hey.
alright, come on.
He showed you that his bark was worse than his bite.
Read the bits and subs.
Zenlina, thank you for the 200 bits. Sky's Haunted. What? Downs Hill Giant Potion. Sky's Haunted.
Moon's haunted.
I mean,
Quietus Riotous, thank you for the 100 bits. Blessings of birds and tree steps be upon ye. Good luck with your were-wizard problem.
oh.
Morthrandor, thank you for the 100 bits. So if Tonk gets lycanthropy, would they turn into a big feral-looking hairy creature with big teeth and ears? To a big feral-looking hairy creature with big teeth and ears?
I think it would just be more poof.
More
More
poof.
poof. More poof.
More
You-
poof and more bacon.
You'd
Yeah.
have Totoro proportions.
What if you became like a naked mole rat lycanthrope? Would you lose your
No.
hair and have to regrow it?
Oh.
Ew.
That
That's
is-
mean.
All your hair
Here's
falls
a
off.
question. If Tonk
Yeah,
gets bit by a were bugbear, do they become a double bugbear?
No, they become a bug and a bear.
They just
Oh.
bud into two
One whole
separate
bug and one whole
entities.
bear.
Ew.
Zenlina, thank you for the 100 bits. Can't wait for the inevitable Star Wars show about Porkins.
Yeah! Porkins!
Okay.
Babusa Monkey, thank you for the 31 months. I'm back from the Ren Fair and watching wrestling. I'm happy to report that Gobtober has spread to the Maryland Ren Fair. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, hello, Maryland Ren Fair.
Hello,
Protoss103, thank you for the 31 months. Yeah, me too. I haven't been to one in a while, though.
Texas is a really good one.
It's been years.
Puso Monkey, thank you for the 31. Wait, no. Protoss 103, thank you for the 31 months. Just got off work. We'll watch the VODs. Hope everything turns out fun. Oh, don't worry.
It was quite fun.
Night Hat Covens are always fun.
What?
Zen Lita, thank you for the 100 bits. This one's for Mark. Cat girls start their meals by saying Itadaki Nyasu.
I'm leaving.
Now
I'm definitely leaving.
Yani?
The real Getsuhiro, thank you for the 23 months. Mad Monk Montague, thank you for the 100 bits. Loving Gobtober, I missed these characters. Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. Episode title, Following Breadcrumbs. Ooh. Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the late bits. Are those witches' tailors too? Maybe. I'll have to find out. Next time on Gobtober.
Next time on Gobtober 2.
Wait. Again?
Estic was acting to Mickey. Way too hard.
Gobtober 2. Gobtober. I love it.
All right. We have to find someone to raid here. I wonder who.
Who's on?
I see Darko Draco.
Yeah, I was gonna say Draco's on.
Draco is on, and they're streaming Dead by Daylight. Yeah, let's go for it.
Man, they never
Set up
play
a
that
game
game.
of that at some point.
What are you doing?
I'm dying, sorry.
No, I let Genji in.
Genji.
Genji is with you.
I mean, yeah, well, not that one.
Well, don't you have to play the game for like 50 hours in order to unlock him?
Maybe.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh.
Uh,
Reverse fart. Oh, I just remembered it
our,
existed.
Our raid message, what should it be?
Hag Hut.
Hag Hut.
Hag Hut.
To the Hag Hut.
Hag Hut. All
It's
right.
a Pizza Hut slogan.
Good night, everybody. Don't do drugs.
That's
what
probably
it is.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they need people to do drugs. Who else would eat Pizza Hut?
People like me who are too lazy to cook.
But there are so many better pizza places.
Yeah, you're right. I order Domino's more frequently.
Uh.
I'm not picky. I'll eat any pizza.
I prefer my pizza cheap and quickly accessible.
Fuck yeah,
Anyway,
Little
bye,
Caesars.
chat.
Bye, everybody.
See you on Wednesday for Ravenloft.
Uh.